Well, hello. We're Route 66. We're playing Water Under the Bridge. This is a homebrew campaign set in the world of Enderin, and currently we're exploring the Desert of Desolation, so I hope you enjoy.
So, you guys are doing a little favor for the ghost of an ancient pharaoh, Amun-Ra. You learned that he done goofed. He laid a curse on his own people and ended the presence of water across his country when he died. Unfortunately, the cure to this curse requires his body be looted of its staff of rulership and his star gem. The problem is, he had his body placed inside a theft-proof tomb, called Theft for short. You entered this pyramid and located a false tomb. Then you retraced your steps a little bit. You said, let's think about this. And the solution you came to was to throw yourselves into a bowl of fire.
That was my idea. They stole it.
A group of millennials, for sure. But that being said, it worked. You found yourselves teleported into a devious maze. The chamber you were in had 4 exits, all of them completely engulfed in an orange mist that smelled of sulfur. And you discovered that it sort of distorted the senses as you walked through it. There were also 4 levers, all of them pointed down, that could be pulled up. And each lever had a sign that said, "Pull me!"
No.
Did they talk like that? I don't remember.
There was also
It was
a
in
humanoid
italics.
skeleton on the floor, holding a sword above its head, the sword pointing to one of the arches. You explored some of these arches, finding very little except many, many, many more arches. And as you settled in to rest, recuperate, and plan your next strategy, you heard snorting, hooves. And out of the mists in one arch burst a great humanoid figure with the head of a raging bull, wielding 2 massive double-headed axes in his hands. He snarled when he saw you, his eyes glowing, flaming red. That's where we're gonna pick up now. So, I'm gonna need you guys to roll initiative.
Are you the manager?
No, that ain't working this time. Not this time.
You're just too scared to let us roll.
There we go.
Wait, does everybody have to do that?
Yep.
What's that?
Roll
Um,
initiative.
Okay.
Yep. And the initiative manager is the tab immediately to the right of the chat tab.
Yeah, it's got
Ooh.
2 swords, 2 crosses.
Before we get too far, did everyone take the hero point they should have taken?
Yes.
I'm already at 3.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Everyone
everyone
should
up to
have.
3.
Does everyone have at least 3 hero
It's
points?
everyone, but everyone's got 3 apart from Myth.
I've just taken my.
So Medora, you would get 1 at the start of the game session.
Does that work?
Nope, I got it. I got a button for it.
Nice. I put a space in.
So I have 3.
You do.
If you don't have 3, you should be getting 1.
You now have 3. At the end of last session, you tried to show us the Minotaur and it didn't work, or at least it worked for us, but not Observer. Can you give us these? Yeah, there we
That
go.
Minotaur? Did it work for Observer this time?
Yeah.
Also, while you
good.
do that,
Good.
I'd like
That's
to
what we're facing.
Tall is this guy?
re-roll my initiative with a hero point.
Can you do that? I guess
It's
you can. It looks like it automatically did it.
Good job.
Never mind. That was so nearly a nat 20.
Good job, Myth.
It literally hovered the nat 20. Then I was like, no. I was like, okay.
So, what I would say to represent that is like you guys were just settling in to be rested. Maybe Medora was like already unpacking a sleeping bag or something and like got especially caught off guard. Okay.
Standard.
So as we begin this encounter, Hora, you have the initiative.
You seem pretty mad. How about we just be friends, though? Let's talk about this. I'd like to attempt a diplomacy check.
Go ahead. There's an action for this. This is make an impression, I believe.
I would like to make a good impression. Let me find it.
You're also going to need
I
to
don't-
target him.
I don't see it. Where it's not in encounter. Makes sense. Downtime? Exploration?
should be
It's in
exploration.
exploration. Okay, let me target him. Targeted. Okay, here it comes. Make an impression. Roll.
Oh.
33? Critical success. Can we be friends?
Did you just tell him that you're vegan or something? You're like, I've never.
I'm vegan! I don't eat meat!
The creature snorts and shows no sign of understanding what you are saying. At this point, I want to note that make an impression has the linguistic trait, which means you must share a language and use said shared language.
I mean, it's good information.
Boo.
What
So
if
I would
he's-
say you get the vibe, you use some time to talk to it, and you realize, oh, he doesn't understand me. Do you communicate this to anybody?
Yes. I don't think he can understand me.
That does end your turn, though.
Wait, what?
3 actions. Normally, it
can I-
takes 1 full minute to do
I
this.
do
I'm saying
this. Wait, I do this as part of my sign language, like a little heart.
Yeah, it's gotta
that. Fun
be
thing, there is a
Yeah, but-
skill feat that lets you do that. And since I know you don't have it, we're going
Shut
to
up!
move on to A3.
What a waste of a critical success.
You got information.
Speaking of waste.
Information I didn't give a shit about.
Speaking of waste, here's Ithri's turn. Move 15 feet, draw weapon and shield. That's my 3 actions.
Okay, so like raising the shield.
No.
There should be.
Because
Just
we
drawing the
were
shield.
we were backing
That's true.
down for a rest, so Ithri would have had to. I guess it would have been pick them up one at a time, then move.
I would say you can raise the shield as part of that. That seems fair to me.
Cool. I will raise shield.
And
But
I
that's it,
believe
you're done.
you use- There should be an action for that as well that will apply it to
Yep.
your.
I am looking through all my stuffs.
The Minotaur sees, like, it's looking back and forth between the two of you, and it sees Ithri like getting these weapons,
Heart, look at this!
and
Look at it! No!
and it stamps its feet. Let me make sure I can do this.
And leaves. Right?
Just moonwalks back.
See ya! See ya! I'm out of here.
It is going to use its first action. Oh, it can. Damn. It is going to snarl. It turns and it runs through the mist. Disappears.
Huh?
Shit! The heart
Oh,
worked!
this is
I'm not done with his turn yet.
Oh, now is he gonna charge back out?
No.
I was about to say, good job, guys.
GG. How much XP for that?
Where's he going?
You might have seen Ithri do this.
Okay, that ends his turn.
Oh, okay. Maybe not.
Wait, didn't he provoke?
Yes, if
he
you
would
use
have
your
provoked.
reaction.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah. Ithri wants steak.
I'm
No, we're vegan.
not going
I
to get
told
into
him
the
we were
ethical
vegan.
considerations there.
Kurama vegan. Right. I can't.
So that
I
would
can't-
move him back to where he was.
Did that? Oh, I don't think the macro is working. Hang on, let me go and do it.
You
here.
have him targeted?
Yep.
Yeah, you do. What do you mean the macro's not working? You can just click it right out of the chat there.
I'm not looking at chat. I'm looking at my character
Oh,
sheet.
yeah, chat has all the buttons for you. Okay, so you do hit him, but it's not a critical hit.
Oh, that's where. Okay, cool. Yeah,
So roll your damage, and I believe that doesn't disrupt him.
it does not. No.
Okay, so you do hit him, and he
Otherwise-
kind of snorts and grunts.
Yeah,
But
as he turns,
otherwise-
just like on the hip. Side swipe.
So you swiped him as he
shield.
took off. Key, it
shield
is
back
your
up.
turn.
Okay, so I would like to. If I'm targeting someone, it's double right click, isn't it?
May
It
may I say something before Key's turn? As a free
Talking's
action.
free action.
Stand away from the doors. That's it.
I guess I nod in return. So I'm gonna target. I'm gonna target Medora and cast Forbidding Ward.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do something else.
Okay, so I believe you drag
Thank
that
you, Rifta.
onto Medora.
Here you go. Have some of that.
Nice. Only the once. Oh yeah.
That's 2 actions. So I think the third one is to heed the advice of Ifri. I'm just gonna wander
Oh,
over
wait.
here.
I mean,
You
I
actually
should
can't
think
cast Forbidding Ward because there's no enemy in sight to target.
Hmm.
Targets are one ally and one enemy. Then again, you know what? It doesn't say you have to see the enemy, does it? It just says
Yeah,
you
it just
have to
says
choose
against
one
the
enemy.
target's enemy attacks.
I mean, at
And
least you
did
know that
see the
enemy exists.
Minotaur. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and you know he exists. He's just currently what is considered undetected. You know he's there, you just don't know where. Okay.
That should be me over with.
Okay. Marco! Hold on.
Okay.
no.
First
I
time.
want
so,
to every time.
I have quick draw. Do I just click that and then I get my weapon in hand? Is that how that works?
So using that, you get your weapon in hand and a free attack. You actually have
Oh.
no target to attack, so you may as well just use the action to draw your weapon at this point.
Don't I? Oh, so that's an action I lose. Okay.
Yeah,
Or
drawing
I
a
was
weapon is an
gonna-
action, and quick draw is an
Okay, I
action.
click.
could
I
you
click.
not hold an action to quick draw?
It is 2 actions to hold and your reaction, but yes, you could ready to
Okay.
quick draw, but it would the action economy would just be better to draw your weapon for you
Okay.
because there's no.
Okay,
you
I'll
know.
draw my rapier,
Okay.
and then for stylistic choice, I'll use a interact action with my dueling cape and wrap that around my other arm to get it ready.
Okay.
So how do I?
Oh, like a matador.
Like a matador.
So Marco suddenly has the dueling cape right over his arm.
I came prepared. Do I click that, or is that just narrative?
I would click it just so it puts the mechanics for me to see what the heck it does.
Do I?
I think you have to click the picture of it for that to work.
This?
There it is. Yep, that's the one.
Ah, all
Actually,
right.
no,
all
it's
right. I was
drag-
clicking the interact.
You will drag effect dueling cape onto your token.
Oh, okay. Effect dueling game. This is my guy. Did that work? Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. And then
Do you want to use the action to hold it in a protective position now? That's a third action to do so, but
okay.
you don't-
So it gives me a feint move. It's not really
It
a
does.
protective thing, right? Okay, I'll use
Only
that
until
to
the
get
start of your
ready.
next turn. So
Okay.
you'd probably want that for future rounds more than this one.
Okay, yeah. So I'll...
Because now that it's
Hold
on your
that.
arm, it stays on your arm until you take it off.
And I can't move now because I did 3 things, right?
Well, if you're using the action to put it in a protective position, yes. If you want to wait to do that, you could move instead.
Well, I don't really know how the order of things is gonna work, but like, I reckon I'll just be busy with this so I'm standing at then and expect him to come out of there, so I don't really need to move. So I'll do that.
Okay, that's fair.
Protective.
Okay. All right.
Protective cape. I hope I know how that works.
He's like kind of not moving out of the doorway. He's just Marco is now facing the mist and has like his single shouldered cape over one arm, like a matador. Fedora
is going to step to there, away from the door.
Okay.
She is going to cast Tentacular Limbs.
Oh, Ithri did that once.
Oh, okay. So as Medora begins whispering magic words quietly. Oh no, I'm sorry, there's no words. Medora just sort of makes a gesture, her arms moving very much like tentacles, and as they do, the joints sort of smoothen and vanish from her arms, and they just stretch, getting longer and longer into actual tentacles.
Good thing I'm not watching her.
And then I'm going to do a knowledge check on the Minotaur.
Recall knowledge. Okay.
I would like to see if I recall
this is
what
society,
and any weaknesses.
Unless you have a specific lore in mind.
It doesn't happen to be from a cult where they worshipped a Minotaur, right?
What?
I think
occultism, where I definitely heard about some
occultism. You can't use occultism here.
Yeah,
it would have to be a lore or society.
Society. Private GM.
Blind GM.
All right.
Because you're not allowed to know how you did either.
Blind GM.
Okay. You are unfamiliar with these creatures. You don't have dubious knowledge, do you?
No, I have cognitive crossover, but it's not for that one.
Yeah. I don't think that includes society. That's for nature, religion, occultism, and arcana. Okay, got it. So yeah, you aren't really familiar with these. You have one action remaining.
I stepped.
Oh no,
I
just
cast,
kidding. You stepped.
Yeah.
I forgot about the step. Okay. At the end of your turn, Cora, it is back to you.
Now it's my turn to make a check. So you said society, correct?
It is. Though you can use. I think there's actually a recall knowledge action.
Oh, okay. But I can't target him. Does that matter?
I don't know.
Okay. Well.
You can just do society for now, but in the future, if there is an enemy that you can target with that, let's try that out and just see.
No, I don't need to target. Look, let me try this out. I'm using the action.
You can also click the target in the encounters tab.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Cora, you're also not familiar with these creatures.
Did I roll society? Did I hit the right one?
You did roll society, yes.
I rolled like poo poo. Okay. That is one action, right?
Yep.
Okay. Guys, maybe we could just go. I mean, there's plenty of other doors to go through. I don't know. And I will.
Can't be either.
Hold on one sec. Where did it go?
I think he's been put here for this purpose.
What, hurting us?
Yes.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna Hashtag bless.
Okay. You know the drill. If you place that 5-foot emanation on you.
Did I do it? Okay, cool.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, that should automatically apply that to the tokens within. Okay, cool.
Cora seems to be double blessed.
I don't know why it did that, but I'll take it. Hashtag double bless.
No, one is for the aura, the other is for the actual mechanics.
That makes sense. Just the same,
Okay.
like, cool.
Oh wait, shit.
And that's 2 actions.
Did I mess up? Okay, that was 2.
No, you did it right.
Okay.
You did it
Then
right.
that's all I can do.
Okay, Ithri. You see Cora just praying quietly, and you feel heartened by her prayers.
Yo, I'm fighting a Minotaur and I don't know what the heck to do. Please help.
I've been blessed before, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Would I know if leaving her side would make me feel less blessed?
You know that basically when you're in the aura, you stay blessed.
That
so
was what I was
getting
You
away
can-
from her.
You can go back into it.
Yeah, it's come and go as long as she continues to sustain it.
Yeah, that is all good. Sorry, I know you literally went over this a second ago. Holding an action requires 2 actions plus the action. Is that right? So it's basically all 3. Okay.
No, 2 actions plus the reaction.
So if it was a single action item, it would be 2 actions and a reaction. If it was a double action,
it's a minimum
it
of
would
2
be...
actions. You could ready a 3 action as well. You can ready 1 through 3 actions, but it always takes 2 or 3 to ready. Does that make sense?
Okay. It does make sense. Ithri is going to turn 180. He's going to step. It's not working. He's going to step here.
Okay. Where are you trying to step? Oh, like that. Okay.
Okay, it's just a bit slow. That's fine. And then he is going to. I can't because I've used my reaction, or does it hold it? But then I get it back at the start of my turn or the end of my turn? Reaction.
Your reaction, you get back at the start of your turn.
Okay. I am going to hold an action to do an intimidating strike against him if he comes.
Got it. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So you're ready. My turn. Minor turn. I regret nothing.
You can see him now. Oh, hear him.
You can hear him. You sure can. And you can hear snorting and rage through that fog. And then something worse.
What's worse than raging
Makes an
and
intimidation
snorting?
check to demoralize all living creatures within 60 feet. That's going to be all of you.
Shit.
Hurt. All right. What does that mean?
It means select at least 1 token before rolling.
I wasn't really a morally sound character to begin with, was I?
Okay, so that's going to be 33 against everybody's will DCs. So
We
what
could
that
just hit
is,
it here, right?
you look
Or
at
no?
what?
Do you not have a thing right on there that I
Is-
can hit?
Wait, it's an attack or a
Actually,
save?
wait a minute.
I'm confused.
It is a. You aren't rolling anything.
Oh,
It's
okay.
your will DC.
Oh.
So you look at what your will
Oh,
bonus is, and you add 10 to it. It's like you rolled a 10 on the D20.
Well,
Don't I have
Oh,
a special
pretty
thing
high.
for psychologic stuff?
I think that's for emotion, which this is. So yes, your thing applies here, Nexer.
Ooh.
well, that is
All right.
You
That's
rolled
done me a
good.
concern.
yeah.
Can I make you re-roll that somehow?
You cannot.
Okay.
And I re-roll my own DC
Yeah,
and somehow make it better.
I wish.
It's noble resolve.
Okay, +1. Okay.
next turn. Yep. So instead of
get +1.
26, it would be 27 here.
So
you.
Well, I don't understand why I see my will.
It's on the
bottom
core
right.
tab.
Okay.
Yep. See how it says +16? You would
And then I
treat
click
it as though
modifiers.
you don't click anything actually, because this you are defending. He's attacking your will. It's as though you rolled a 10, so it would be 26. But with your +1, it would be 27. Does that make sense?
Oh.
So I believe mine is
Yeah.
14 plus 10, so 24.
24.
So I'm just a
Ooh.
failure, not a
Yes. So anyone
success,
who
not a
has
crit success.
23 or less is frightened 2. Otherwise, you're frightened
Okay, cool.
1.
And we can just click and drag this?
Yep. So you're so Nexer,
Got it.
Myth, you're gonna drag frightened 1 onto your token.
It's frightened. Oh.
And what that means is you've got a -1 on
This
pretty much
one.
every d20 roll ever.
Oh wait, should I have I have a 27.
So you're
Then
only
you're frightened
frightened
1.
Okay, let me fix that. There we go.
And it says
I don't
become
think any of you
aware
are
of
gonna
this
be.
creature.
Huh?
So
Yes.
if you're not aware, well,
Double resolve
depends
also
what
makes
aware
me
means.
absolutely aware of this. Well, yeah, more
You
aware
already
than
are, though.
before. I'm super aware.
So effectively, none of you guys had a 23 or less, right? You're all frightened 1.
We get
Nobody's frightened 2. Okay, so yeah, you hear this and like you can tell, oh, this is bad, and you're like you feel your nerves starting to fray a little bit. Now that doesn't mean like you're fleeing. Think of it more as like shaken a little bit. Fleeing is a different condition, but that does end its turn.
I feel like it's a lack of confidence rather than fear.
Harsh.
No, as in the frightened condition.
Oh, I
is a lack
gotcha.
of
I gotcha.
confidence. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can just drag hunted fear onto your. Right? Yeah, there's another thing. All of you have to drag hunted fear onto your tokens
effect
as well.
hunted.
See that?
Hunted fear?
No.
Because
How do
in
I-
addition to
Status
demoralized,
Oh.
Oh, I see.
Oh no, that's only
fantastic.
for.
Oh, shit.
Oh no, yeah, that is right.
did
Okay.
it add his +4? It did add the +4. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it did apply that. So yeah, you guys all have -2 to survival checks to avoid getting lost here as well.
Wow.
Okay, cool. Key, what are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Just a note, your Forbidding Ward is a sustain spell, so you have to it will end unless you use one of your actions to sustain the spell.
Well, that was an easy one then. I used one action to sustain the spell.
Okay.
Oh.
I think there's an action that you can use for that on your actions tab.
I'm not seeing any that were called sustain.
No?
No.
You might have to look it up in the compendium and put it on there manually. Some of the actions that I've had to do that.
Yes, you do. It should be on there. I don't know why it's not. I'm sorry that it's not, but you want sustain a spell.
Yeah, that's all right.
Because I think if you hit that, it should automatically increase the duration, so it won't just disappear off of Medora.
Is that right?
Actually, I don't think you need to. From what I'm seeing, it's given her the full duration, so if you don't sustain it, she would just cancel it on herself.
Cool. Well, we'll use
But
one
still,
action
it's good to
sustain.
have it anyway. Yeah. It is still good to have that action on here, though.
Oh god, I have no idea. I was hoping he'd show up again by now.
What would show up again?
Him,
Some kind of beastie.
the target.
Oh. Oh. I thought you... Yeah, okay. So you have 2 actions. What do you want to do?
Ugh. This is going to be absolutely stupid. I'm going to cast tongues.
Okay. Okay.
On yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't think I get a choice on that. I think it has to be on me.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
No, it says targets is 1 creature.
Oh.
Oh, so you could target the Minotaur?
So for 1 hour...
So in that case, I'm going to cast it on Cora.
Oh.
Blah, 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 blah.
As long as you're adjacent.
I
yeah,
don't think
can
you
do that.
understand the spell.
Oh, what is it?
Just turns into tongues.
So, Cora, you now effectively speak all languages.
Oh, cool.
Medora's arms,
Fighting Minotaurese, I guess.
Medora's
How
arms
long
turn
does
into
it last?
tentacles, and Cora's just turn into tongues.
An hour.
An hour. Okay.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
that's it for Kyrek. Marco.
All right. So the fog stuff is still in effect, right? So I can't just like walk through there. I can't see
Correct.
it. It's just in the fog.
And you'll notice-
how complex. Yeah.
Your cape is down, so if you want it up again, you'd have to use another action to raise it once again.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, that's what it says.
why?
It lasts till the start of your next turn.
Okay.
Yeah, same
How
with
complex
shields.
can I do holding actions? Like, can I say I want to hold the action to feint him with the cape and then stab him? Is that
No.
a thing?
It
No.
is not, I'm afraid.
But does it give me any opportunity? Like, if I do a feint, does that just mean the effect will be vanished by the time I get to attack again? So is that useless?
Not necessarily. It just depends on positioning and tactics. In this case, it does give you +1 to your AC regardless. So even without fainting, your AC still goes up. Like raising a shield.
Oh, when I raise it defensively.
Yes.
But I can't say I want to raise it. I want to prepare a feint for when he comes through and charges.
You could prepare a feint. You could not prepare a feint and other stuff.
Okay. And the feint effect is then continuous, or is that like just for 1 second
So-
and then it's...
The feint action is a specific thing. If you take the feint action, assuming that you succeed in your roll, the enemy becomes flat-footed until the end of your next turn.
My next turn. Okay, so that's good.
Is that just so flat-footed? Is that to a single person, or is that a general thing?
I think it depends on the feint. I want to say it's
Okay.
just to you. I believe feint,
Okay.
it is flat-footed to you.
So I'll raise it protectively and then prepare the action to feint at the Minotaur when he charges me.
Yeah, you can
'Cause
do
that's-
that.
The first one is
What you
raising,
need
and the
to do
second one
then
is...
is once again send it to chat and then drag the effect onto your token again, because it has a duration of until the start of your turn
okay.
and it has ended.
All right. I see. So...
So you're going to add that back to your token again.
Yep. Yep. All right. I'm getting the hang of this now. Should be on
And
there now.
if it does provoke and you are able to feint, you will get a +1 bonus on your deception check for that feint.
Okay. How can I rotate my little character so it looks cooler?
While your token is selected, hold shift and then use the
Ah.
scroll wheel on your mouse.
Asking important questions.
I want to
Well,
look
yeah.
as cool as
Gotta
possible.
look cool.
On guard. Yeah.
Okay.
We're turning
Medora.
very slowly.
One of my spells has a range of 30 feet and doesn't say anywhere I have to be able to see them.
Why isn't it going to... It should be moving to you.
Observer's been doing loads of weird stuff.
I can't shift to the next...
Like it's just creep. Oh, really? Not in the encounter.
There we go. There we go.
There we go. It has been a bit
Got it.
slow today. I don't know why.
Heavy traffic day. Medora,
Yeah,
sorry, it is
maybe.
now your turn.
Just to clarify with spells,
Yes.
if it says 30 feet but I can't see anywhere that I have to see them.
Depends on the spell.
Okay. In that case, I will cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
No. Wait. It's not gonna help with anything.
Wouldn't Marco? Sorry to interrupt. Wouldn't Marco's frightened effect disappear at the end of his?
Yes,
turn?
at the end of your turn, your frightened condition goes down by 1. However, you'll note, if you hover over it, he is no longer frightened. He just has the penalty to survival for 1 minute.
Okay. Oh.
Mm.
Oh, I'm mixing up the symbols. Sorry. Carry on. I'll stop interrupting.
Oh, all good. That was a valid question.
Also, I was secretly just letting Myth have time to think. That's her think face.
Yep.
This is my I have a crazy idea face, and should I do it?
Yes.
What if we tie a rope between two of the levers and two of the levers as tripwires, so that if he runs through here, he trips whatever trap this is?
That's a lot to do.
Pull the levers? I can just trip him. It'll be fine.
We could do that manually.
We'd still be in here.
We are still in here.
If we tie the ropes and he runs through.
I don't think we have time for that.
He's not here now. I am going to... Can I attempt another recall knowledge now on this turn?
No. So once you fail, you can no longer attempt them on the same
check,
creature.
Can't you? With a different...
No. Nope.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
Brutal.
Different target, but not a different check.
That other Minotaur.
Because we've already determined you don't know what Minotaurs are. If something changes, you can reattempt, but...
Asker, just for your information, observers like bouncing about all over the place.
It was
Observer's
doing
having a
this
great
to
time.
Knit, too. I'll look into it.
Cool.
Thanks for letting me know.
Oh no.
In that case, I will go back to the original plan of casting invisibility on myself. I will cast it at level 4.
Okay.
That's 2 actions.
Mm-hmm. So you can put invisible on you, and then undetected should be automatic on
Undetected.
you. Yep.
Oh, shit.
Hey guys.
Yeah, we now can't see where you are. That's cool.
And then I'm also going to cast shield.
Okay. And then you can drag.
So it's reaction.
Perfect. Do not drag shield immunity onto you.
What is that?
Oh.
That's if the shield bubble pops, you are immune to it for 10 minutes. You cannot cast shield again for 10 minutes.
Oh, don't drag that on, or do drag that on.
Do not drag shield
Not.
immunity on until your shield pops. Okay. Up next is Cora.
Okay. Cora is going to... I believe if you look at the Bless spell, I can use an action to increase the radius by 5 feet. I'm going to use an action to do that. I don't know how to actually do that, though, on here.
I don't either. Let me see. I've got some ideas.
I just need to make it bigger. A sword get longer moment. And then I'm gonna move here. Once that's done.
You could just manually add bless to the people who would be in it.
I don't want to do that. It's so much cooler to like.
It would be cooler, but if it's not.
Oh wait.
There's...
When I hover over it, it
Yes.
says 5 feet. I wonder if
Yes.
I can like change it to.
Yeah, I got it. I found it.
Found it. Okay.
Hey,
Yay!
Cool.
I
That's
know
so much cooler.
Medora.
If
What?
you go to the effects tab of your character sheet, see how it says Aura Bless 2 and there's a plus minus?
Oh
that
yes.
That hasn't worked for Marco.
Uh-oh.
Has it?
What does that mean?
Oh, do I need to
I
like?
haven't got
How do I
the
feel?
I needed to do it first. That's why.
Oh, okay.
So Medora and Marco
Oh.
should have it now.
All right. Yeah. Nice.
How do
I
I
knew
feel?
Medora was there. And I have one more action. I would like to. Okay, how does tongues work? Do we just?
You just automatically understand and speak all languages.
I'm gonna yell out in, cause he's the one I'm trying to talk to. I'm gonna yell out in Minotaur.
You don't know
However
what.
they-
You don't control it. It's just automatic.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm still thinking about it, cause I don't know. I say blah 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 blah. But to
What?
him and me, it's, hey, my name's Cora.
Alright.
Maybe we could be friends. Like, let's make a deal.
She's not
Yeah?
haggling again, is she?
just yells heart emoji because he can't see.
Do you
I
want to join a
understand,
union?
Are you the manager?
We're,
Do you have dental?
we're just scared. I think we could talk.
We offer free school dinners.
It doesn't need to be like this. Want some fish? You eat fish?
Wait, wasn't that a code word for something?
Oh shit!
Best part is we also all understand this.
Last game,
Astro,
fish
I'm
was a
sorry.
code word.
Oh, I guess.
What?
Why is the
Why?
girl moving suddenly?
What are you sorry for?
What's happening?
Wait,
Reload.
what is?
We're
Quick
reloading.
reload.
Why?
I
Did
think
my-
that should have fixed Observer.
Did my haggle
Oh, that's
work
fine.
so
Oh,
well
no.
that?
No. So I'm sure, but the
That's
last
bad.
game between Medora and Cora, fish was a code word for.
Yeah, but she
it
didn't
was
say it. I said it.
Marco
It was
being
a code word to
okay.
avoid someone
Attack!
or
To knock
yeah.
out Marco.
That's the one.
Also, that doesn't sound like nonsense to everybody else because they all automatically understand what you're saying.
Oh, they do? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
Oh,
then you guys heard all
okay.
that.
I apologize for my mooing comment.
Um,
I did not.
And
hear
right
the
after
mooing.
Cora says
Mm.
fish, she looks at Medora. Wait, I didn't mean it like that.
Not that kind of fish.
Not that-
You don't know
yeah,
where Medora
different
is.
fish.
She's
I
invisible.
look at
gone.
where she was. Ah!
Not that fish, a different fish.
A different fish.
However, what did you roll on the diplomacy?
I didn't roll it yet because you refreshed me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you'd already
Yeah.
rolled it. Sorry,
got
sorry,
on
sorry
your-
about this. Technical difficulties.
We're
So,
also.
Downloading data, it's not going real fast.
It just loaded in for
It'll
me.
take a bit.
Okay, so while it's going.
hmm
Oh no, never mind. I'm in.
Well,
Ish.
I'm not.
it takes a sec because the
Yeah.
calendar app takes forever.
Okay, well,
Really?
I can't target him. Do you just
Yeah,
want me to roll a diplomacy?
You can target him via the turn tracker, actually.
Oh, so I just
Oh.
right click the.
There's a target little icon underneath his name.
Oh, cool. Okay, as soon
Next to
as
his name.
Foundry stops freaking
And
out,
freezes.
I'll do that.
Yep,
It-
it's
it's
the
frozen.
calendar. Once the calendar loads, it'll work just fine.
Go home, Foundry. You're drunk.
I don't
Okay,
have
I'm-
all day.
No longer frozen. It's working perfect.
Music is back
Okay,
as
here we
well, so it should
Okay,
be good.
so I target. I can't see this participant's token. It won't let me.
Okay. All right. Well, then that's fine. You don't need to target him.
Okay, so.
Just be aware that this is a 3-action activity
Oh,
that may
then I-
become a 30-action activity if it succeeds.
Do it
Well-
anyway. I believe.
Okay. Hold on. Make an impression, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here it is. 29.
From the mists, you hear all
It was
of
the
all
girl.
of you do not understand this part. Only Cora understands this bit. You can cry in whatever tongues you like. It only excites me. I will torment you to the end of your life. Do you fear?
Okay, I think maybe you need some therapy. Maybe we could talk about that.
But we all
Right.
understand that bit, right?
We
Yeah.
hear the growling and then you need therapy.
Maybe you'll survive if you run.
Guys,
not
he
bad.
doesn't want to talk. He wants to do some things I'm not gonna repeat.
Specifically to who?
All of us.
Oh.
So
Did
now
we-
that Cora's turn is over,
Can
Ithri,
I check? Did we hear a direction that was coming from? Is that just
you
echoing?
got. You know it's through the mists. You could do a perception check as an action to try to narrow down what direction the sounds are coming from.
So the mists are still blocking the any communication through.
Not any communication, just most communication.
A3 can't see him, right? Through the myth.
Correct.
A3 is going to.
Though you can hear him. That's why that thing appears. That means that he's within a range where you can kind of tell he's there.
If we can't really do much. But I know he's there. A3 is going to move to here, and then same again. Hold an action to intimidate strike.
Okay, so you kind of move up next to Marco. All right, got it. For his turn. By the way,
Trying
did that
to see
fix
my
Observer?
show.
Okay, cool.
Be part of it.
We're gonna have some fun.
Move.
And when you say we,
Oh, yeah, go.
That is 20 feet.
Okay. Oh,
How
you
nice.
measured that out, didn't you?
So, my held action goes off.
Your held action goes off, as does Marco's. And actually, Marco's goes first because it was readied first. So this
Makes
is your
sense.
feint.
Feint on me. Wait.
So now I
You would
click
make so first you target him.
feint or
Well, first you got to target the Minotaur.
by double clicking him, right?
Double right click.
By double clicking him.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry.
And now you
Then-
will hit the feint action.
Okay. Does that include stepping out of the way, by the way?
It does not.
That isn't... Oh, wait, how do I click the feint action? It opened a little...
From your
opens
character
a
sheet.
little Wikipedia thing.
Yeah, from your character
Oh.
sheet. You want to trigger the actual action. You're using it. You're not just looking it up.
Yeah, but it's in my cape. How do I...
That's different. That's just letting you know that it's the feint action.
Yeah, but
Trust me.
where do
it's-
I have it?
This
on
is
my
on your actions tab. On your
You might, if it's not
Okay.
there, you might have to find
Encounter?
it.
Yes, it should be
Oh,
under
okay.
encounter.
Yeah, it's not there.
Okay. Then what you should do is drag
browse?
feint. You can just drag it from chat onto your character sheet.
Oh, okay.
Smart.
There it is.
There it is.
Nice.
Now you're gonna
Only took
click
me 5 minutes.
deception. See that from chat? You're gonna click
Now
deception.
I'm gonna click deception. This is from chat now. What
Yes.
the heck?
You get used to it.
Okay,
It
and
takes
now
a
I
little
get a
time,
plus
but you do
one.
get used
That's
to it.
already
Yeah,
added on.
okay.
Okay.
That will
okay.
already be added in.
Is this public?
Yep.
Public?
Yep. Whew. Oh, crap. Okay. You throw his defenses off entirely. He is now flat-footed against melee attacks that you attempt until the end of your next turn. But that's only you. But that is until the end of your next turn. And that's going to be against a lot of attacks, potentially. Any attack you make against him, he's flat-footed against.
No!
Now,
Okay.
Ithri, now you get your reaction.
Yeah.
Intimidating
dude.
strike.
So I will do. I'm targeting him. I'll do the strike.
Mm-hmm.
Do the thing. Hold the button.
Woo!
That is a critical hit. So,
hit critical.
Frightened 2
there,
come. Yeah, Frightened 2 comes afterwards or before? I suppose it
It'll.
doesn't matter.
I believe it should. Yeah, and you hit crit. Not. Yeah, you did.
Yes.
Ooh, good. Oh, Jesus.
I can't
okay,
click
so
the damage button, can I? That's you.
There's Frightened 2. No, I got it. It's okay. There's the damage. Ow. Also, when you critically hit with your hammer, he becomes clumsy and enfeebled. So, oh, Christ. Oh, wait.
As if he
you
was
know
in
what? I
Olegate.
gotta-
And knocked prone.
Yep.
Wow.
So like Ithri, it was the last minute, literally right before this. Ithri suddenly dashes up toward Marco, hammer at his side, and like as he's bringing the hammer upward is just as the Minotaur bursts through the mist. You have Marco in slow-mo, like moving the cape aside like a matador, and behind the cape, literally right behind it, was Ithri's hammer that catches the Minotaur in the jaw, sending him upward, striking the roof of the arch, and then crumpling in a heap on the floor, prone, shocked as hell.
Virtual high five.
Bro should have parlayed, man.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting that. He just got womboed hard. That does not interrupt his attack, but it's going to be made with some penalties now that he's prone. He is targeting Marco with his charge, and makes a horn strike. So here's the strike for Marco. It's gonna have some penalties to it. Yeah, he missed. Can I point out? He did not miss by much. He barely missed you.
That's the whole point of a matador.
I have a question. Can you block an attack that misses?
No.
Okay.
Good thought, but also you already used your react. Oh, you have that fighter bullshit. Never mind. Okay. So that would have done a ton of damage. Just for fun, I want y'all to know it would have been that plus that.
Excuse me, how many dice are you rolling?
That would have been 33 points of damage if that had hit you. So he gets like completely taken down by that hammer. For his third action, he's just gonna get up from prone, very wobbly and like
Such a shame.
stunned
I don't have another
from
reaction.
He's like woozy. You don't have the one that gives you a freebie opportunity attack?
I already held my. I used my.
I thought you had a fighter
reaction.
ability that gave you a
No,
second.
I get a
reaction just
free. I get a free reaction block. I don't.
Okay.
No, I get a free reaction raise shield. I don't get a free
Gotcha.
reaction opportunity attack.
Okay. There is one called combat reflexes that gives you an opportunity attack as well. Oh, okay, great. It's on your radar. That's gonna end his turn, as he's like woozy and not even seeing straight. Key.
Quick one. Is there any kind of like wind in here?
No. The air.
I
is
can
very
make some.
still.
Well, it's gonna be. So, first of all, I'd like to cast Vision of Weakness on our horny friend over
target.
here.
There you go. Alrighty then. So I believe you put this effect. Yeah, you put the spell effect on your own token.
Oh, okay.
So you gain Vision of Weakness spell effect. As you look at him, you get a sense, like looking through him, you're seeing his astral energy, the energy that transcends all living things. You learn that he has no weaknesses, no different from just a really big human.
Cheeky boy.
But you know that his big size makes him not very reflexive. His reflex is his lowest save. You also get an inherent understanding of its movements. You get +2 on your next attack roll or skill check as part of an attack action before the end of this turn. So you have 2 actions to get that secondary benefit.
So, sorry, what was the secondary benefit?
+2 status bonus to an attack roll or an attack-based skill check
Oh, attack-based build. No,
for
that's
the end of
handy.
your turn.
Cool. I just need to give myself a quick minor curse. There we go.
So the wind picks up.
Yes.
You get a little lighter on your feet. And the moons are beginning to sort of shimmer around you.
We're going to do a bit more than shimmer now. We're going to cast Interstellar Void on him.
Uh-oh. We're going to cast what on him?
Interstellar Void.
Uh-oh. You call upon the frigid depths of outer space to bring a terrible chill to your enemy. He's cloaked in the freezing void. I'm going to use a villain point.
Upsetting.
Hey, yeah, burn those.
Can we just get a slow-mo replay of that Minotaur sounding really scared?
Oh no!
The reroll curse has finally hit.
The curse begins.
Okay,
That's
cool.
Do you feel like that was a mistake?
Yeah, that was a missed opportunity. Could you roll damage? There's a damage button in chat.
Absolutely. Oh god, where is it?
It's in chat. It's part of your spell. It's right above.
Sorry. Missing the bit that says damage.
Okay, that's not so bad. He's a little
Am I allowed
chilly.
to hero point that?
Unfortunately, no.
No.
But he is now fatigued as he is just completely suddenly, like, you can hear him choking for a minute like he can't breathe. A little blood is starting to come out of his eyes, nose, ears. And he's just beginning to shiver and, like, get coated in frost. And just so you are aware, on your future turns, it is an action to sustain the spell, but if you do, good things. Also, because that was your whole turn, Forbidding Ward has gone down. And no longer applies to Medora, not that she really needs it at this point, I don't think.
I'm pretty good.
Ithri crits
busy.
are combat enders.
You're welcome. Oh, we've lost the... No, Blaze is back.
Marco.
Wee. I will first use my...
It is flat-footed, you.
Yeah, I will use my confident finisher since I have panache right now.
Oh, no. Okay.
So, I'm gonna heat up the frozen beef now. How does that... That's fucking damn it. Why did that not work?
I don't know why it didn't work. Oh, well, so
I just
on your action
strike,
step,
maybe.
there's a checkbox at the top.
Yeah. Finisher.
Finisher. You make
I
sure
checked
that's
that.
checked, and
I
then you
did.
just make your basic attack.
Oh, okay. Which is the regular strike then.
Yes.
Okay. Public roll, I presume.
Oh no, that sounds like a critical hit. Yep. Okay, so
Okay.
instead of clicking damage, you're going to click critical.
Critical.
Oh my god.
What? So many dice?
Ithri, that you?
We got 2 crit fishes.
Marco, tell us what this looks like, because
Well, does it finish him? Because that would change.
you're
how I would
goddamn
start.
right it finishes him. Does it
Well,
finish him?
Alright. Alright, well, I'll stab his heart to kill him, and then do the Zorro-like MM on his chest before he falls over. With a flaming
what is an
dagger, so
M
it,
if not a
flaming
Z
rapier,
with
so
an
it
extra-
leaves- Yeah, exactly. And it leaves the burning MM glowing in his
Yeah.
chest while he...
Oh my, it's like
Balls.
the Dark Knight Rises symbol on the building. It's just Marco M. Smolder. Like, his whole corpse is smoking at this point. It's smoldering, laying on the ground. I would say a hit like that was so fierce that Ithri, you felt the blade, the rapier suddenly, like, gave off... Have you ever been close to a special effects explosion? So you know, you can feel the heat wave come off of it. You don't have to be that close, but you were right next to it. You got a blast of heat that was like somebody opened a furnace door in front of you as that blade went into the Minotaur. And it was so quick. It wasn't a cruel kill either. It died in an instant. And then, of course, the quick swish M as the thing fell flat on its back and is just laying half in, half out of that archway.
Oh.
Wow.
That's going to end initiative.
You're a pretty good fighter, Marco.
Thank you.
Mr. Marco.
Yeah, that.
I should have said I know. That was good teamwork, dwarf. I've never seen somebody use a hammer like that.
It's a 3, but thank you.
Wait. Oh, I said dwarf. Oh.
Yeah. That was a good strike.
Or are you done praying? Because you can remove bless if you wish.
Yeah. And I forgot, it's from the holy symbol. I forgot that's where it's from. It's not my spell necessarily. It's from the holy symbol.
That's why nothing interesting.
What does the holy symbol look like? Do we know, or do I not know?
Silly, you should have a picture of it. Don't
Not
you?
on this, no.
Oh.
That was
Well,
on
if you
Roll20.
look up holy symbol of Ravenkind, that's what
It looks
like.
Oh, okay.
like a golden sunburst with a ruby set in the very center of it, hanging on a chain around her neck.
Nice.
Can I get rid of Hunted Fear as well?
Yeah, you guys sure can.
Okay.
How do we
Nothing
get rid
to
of
be
them?
afraid of here.
So
How do we
Marco,
get-
where'd you learn to fight like that?
Oh, I picked it up on the way, here and there, on adventuring.
I don't think that's true.
A lot of practicing, against the bad guys.
I mean, you looked like you came prepped to fight this one thing.
Honestly, that was just a coincidence. But I knew I was gonna use it one day.
Okay. Is the Minotaur like half in the mist?
Yeah.
Can I drag it into the room and check it?
It probably takes a few of you because it weighs as much as a full-grown bull.
That's a lot.
So like a couple of you can grab the hooves though and drag its carcass in here. It does horrifically smell a little bit like steak.
Wait,
When you say horrific,
but Medora, are you still in here?
wait, where's Medora gone?
I just saw her disappear. I think she went invisible, maybe?
I'm going to use my tentacular limbs to tap Cora on the other shoulder, and then appear next to her.
Okay.
I take it you're
Or on
dropping invisibility.
Oh, okay.
Right. At this point, I'm pulling my spear out and pointing at Medora.
Wait.
I will interpose myself between you two.
What's that about?
What on
Get out of her
earth is this
face.
demonry that you are summoning through your goddamn limbs?
Oh,
Just tentacles.
you should see, apparently when I die it gets a lot worse.
Haven't you ever seen a squid or octopus?
Not on a person's arm.
You know, Ithri turns into a tree sometimes. What's wrong with that?
Hey, and sometimes
Wow.
he turns into like a 7-foot really buff dude. You just don't want to be
Right.
stood next to him when he loses all his clothes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Trees are nice.
it's still Medora.
Buff
She's
dudes to the right person are nice. Tentacles are demon spawn. What the hell are you?
Little bit kind of a mishmash, to be honest.
wait. What? What do you mean?
You part
Oh.
of this.
It's been a
What do you
long
mean?
road. I'm just gonna cast message at Cora and go, hey, we can't be serious all the time. Show
will
me your
note-
wings.
Each casting of message does have an arcane gesture with it.
Yeah, but I feel like we can flourish that around, and it doesn't necessarily tell you what we're casting, it just shows you we're casting.
Pathfinder, yes, but it is very visible that you are casting. Pathfinder has made it vividly clear if you don't have the conceal spells feat, it's always obvious that you're casting. Not what you're casting, just
To
that
be
you are.
fair, I
Does it
think
have
when
all
we talked about this before, message is
only
only
verbal.
vocal.
It is, however, what this would look like. So if it's only V, you would be mumbling to yourself, basically.
Oh, that's fine. That's pretty much me normally then. Because I think that was the only one we discussed. Sorry to over chat, but
Okay, I'm gonna very obviously grab Medora and like take her over to the corner here. Medora, I can't do that anymore.
can't do what?
Can't get my wings anymore. I tried when we get back in time and stuff, and I can't do it anymore. I tried to.
Okay. Well, I have tentacles instead, and they're way less helpful.
Okay, well, don't just throw out my wing. Don't just throw that out there, because he might think wings are demons too, okay?
Honestly, Cora, I don't think anyone who's met you would think that you were a demon. You are far from
I
it.
didn't think you were a demon, but apparently those squid things are like demon arms or something.
I'm just
I
gonna
thought
like
you had octopus blood
smack
in your
her on
mouth.
the like nicely. It's not a full slap, but it's like a push.
Are you still tentacle?
I was going to say,
Yeah.
does she still have tentacle arms?
I just thought that was some kind of aquatic thing, okay?
Do they scare you?
It's like getting in touch with your aquatic side. I didn't know there's.
I'm just gonna like
stuff.
lift my arms up and put them on your shoulder and be like, "Calm down, Cora." Look, I can put them back.
I mean, I always liked squid and octopus. I thought they were cute.
The tentacular limbs. I don't know if I can actually drop it, but it lasts a minute.
That
It
would be
doesn't-
down then.
It doesn't technically have an option to drop. But yeah.
Technically, neither does invisibility.
When you
Oh.
attack somebody, unless it's greater.
Not
Not at
fourth
fourth level.
With
Oh,
the
right.
tentacle slap.
It lasts a minute.
So
at
either
fourth
way,
level.
So it
those
would have
have
been a
gone
minute.
down.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Well,
yeah.
while they're busy with Medora, I'd like to attempt to disarm the magical fog door thingy.
Oh, okay.
Are you wanting to do this secretly or just kind of?
Well, I mean, kind of like not technically. I'm just like, oh, I'm not bothered with these people. I'm just gonna go over here and do this. It's kind of, I guess. I'm using the distraction
I do not
that's
care
going
for
on
this
to go
drama.
over there and do it.
Marco
Okay,
knew.
okay.
I'm being very
Like,
distracting.
um,
I create a distraction for him. I'm helping him out.
So
Alright,
go
so-
ahead then. What this is? Jesus Christ, this would be hard.
I just want to try.
I gotta do a quick lookup. Because I wasn't
Alright.
expecting that.
Well, can I do something then? In the meantime,
What are you wanting to do?
I just want to talk some more.
Talk
If you're
away.
gonna take a minute.
I mean, I'm
Okay,
assuming
Medora,
it's not.
we gotta.
Take
I gotta
him
go
like
tell
3
Key. Okay, I gotta go tell him.
seconds. Tell him what?
I'm gonna go over to Key.
Hang on, Cora. Just to
Key,
check.
What?
He thinks I'm a demon with tentacle arms, but you're fine with him floating above the floor with moons rolling around him.
No. I think everybody should be fine with everybody. Look, we just gotta tell him, that we went back in time. Key, we went back in time, okay? And things got a little funny when we came back. That's all.
Oh, are we doing this thing? Are we?
Here we go, verbal vomit.
So now you know.
Just to be clear, just to make sure I completely understand what you're saying here.
We haven't got time for that.
Apparently you do, because apparently you can go back in time and grow tentacle arms.
On
Well,
that
it
note,
wasn't-
I'm gonna
wasn't
pause
really
there.
us. Who did it?
Marco, make a
Oui.
thievery check.
A thievery check. Yeah, alright. This
Just
is
a note.
public or?
So the action is disarm a trap, I think, or disarm or something. Hang on, I'll tell you exactly what the specific action is.
And then I have to
Disable
find
a
that?
device.
Okay. Wait. Okay. So action exploration, I assume.
I don't think so.
No, not exploration.
I don't think so. I think it's just under encounter.
Okay.
Because it's only 2 actions.
Disable.
Yeah, it's not secret.
This it doesn't give me anything for disable. Device?
As
Device
disabled
doesn't
device
also-
is automatically on the skill actions thing.
Yeah, it should be a skill action.
Well, but I have
Disable device.
I have like 5 actions, and none of them is that.
Oh, you don't have the thing working. It's not
Last
working.
time I had it working, now it's not working.
No, they're here. They're here. I see them. There's a ton of actions. You just gotta
Why
scroll
do
down
I
on the
not
actions
see
tab.
them?
Remember, you can always see them.
Yeah, I can see them. It's on your actions tab. And then scroll
saying you
down and
can
then keep
see them.
scrolling down.
I
He
can't
might not be
scroll
able to.
further than reactions. It doesn't go down further.
If you click browse
Weird.
by actions and then just type in disabled device,
I
you'll
can
find
see
it.
it. No,
was
we're
gonna
talking
say,
on the
after
character sheet.
After
Yeah,
Like, I'm looking at it
reconnected-
on Marco's character sheet right now.
After
Yeah,
I've
I-
reconnected, all those extra actions that we sorted out last week are no longer appearing.
The funky stuff is happening.
Okay.
That's
It doesn't show me when I
That's
search.
That's something
for
we
it,
can sort
even
during
when
the
I
break.
put
So
Oh wait. If I just go through these, drink blood. What?
no, disable.
Disable device. I found it.
Drink blood?
That's
What?
it. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
while we're here.
I was
What
trying to pan
exactly
it there
are
a
we
little bit.
seeing while Marco's trying to disable this device?
You aren't seeing anything because you guys are currently hella talking to each other.
Wait, let
I
me
mean,
All
he's
right,
drinking
now.
blood.
Create a
We
distraction.
hella talking.
Okay,
So now you're gonna
uh,
click that thievery there.
Okay. Oh my god. And now it's public.
Mm-hmm.
All right. One day I'm not gonna be this slow. What is that? 3? What is that? Can I Is that a 3?
So what you could do if you
That's a
want
three.
is use a hero point by right-clicking in chat
Right click.
and then click re-roll using a hero point.
Reroll using a hero point.
Well, it is technically better.
Yeah.
It is better.
It's not a crit
Not a
fail.
good roll. On a critical failure, you trigger the device. However, good news is that means nothing.
Okay.
Oh no, it's
Okay.
missed.
At least nobody saw me fail.
Yeah, like what you've discerned is it's extremely high level. Whoever set this up was likely very, very, very good. Better than anything you
Okay.
maybe ever seen before.
Wow.
Wait.
Meanwhile, the rest of you may continue your conversation.
So that's what happened, Key.
You're muted,
gonna-
Blaze.
But,
Blaze, we can't hear you. You're muted.
are you miming? You think my tongues would help me, but they don't.
You stole all my tongues. So, just to be clear on this, you went back in time, you grew
Uh-huh.
tentacle arms,
Yeah.
and then you came back, and you expect people to believe that?
That's what happened.
I don't really care,
Look.
to be honest.
As Key is like giving you the most
Loki-
incredulous stare, a
Loki,
little
my
golden
mom-
moon just floats right past Key's face.
My
I
mom, Loki,
walk
sent
away.
us back in time because the world got all fungusy and we had to save the world and kill the demon queen Zugmoy.
Technically, it wasn't the whole world.
It would have been.
Just the one world, actually.
It probably would have been the whole world, right? I mean,
Just Serigada. Sorry, I'm not trying to be antagonistic.
I think it would have spread everywhere. That's what happened.
How would I work out what happens if we pull the lever?
So there's a few options here. You
Pull the
can
lever.
ask various questions and test
You can
things,
pull the
first
lever.
edition style.
Yeah.
You can pull the lever. You could do something like a lore check if you've got one that's relevant.
I don't think the abyss
Under
is gonna help it.
crafting, I believe there are certain options for like recall knowledge to try to figure out what you're looking at.
As Medora, would I know that somebody else could do it? Like, try and work it out?
I leave that to your discretion.
I think Medora and Marco's eyes meet
Key.
at the lever. The way it
Both
looks
of us
like
reaching
one of them.
for it.
Are you thinking for the same thing as
Lady and the Tramp.
I'm thinking maybe it's not pull one. Because
Oh.
what if it was some combo? But maybe... three, do you think... I mean, okay.
Ithri is in the middle of a conversation.
Myth's thought is
Don't
that
interrupt.
Medora has travelled with Ithri long enough that she would know Ithri's probably better at this than her. That's the logic. Ithri, while Cora explains this, could you help me work out what the
Ithri was
levers do?
literally in the middle of this conversation. What's going on?
What if we do have to pull the levers and it's a double bluff, but it's a combo of?
Hang on, can we do one problem at a time? I think he wants to stab you, or maybe Cora.
Wait, what? You want to
He
I
is-
stab?
believe Medora's
is very
arms have
concerned
gone
by
back to
tentacles.
normal arms.
Yeah, you
Can
gonna
we-
go back
can
to normal
we-
now too?
He lowers his weapon. And
Just
he'd
'cause
like to
your
spend some
normal's
time
different.
refocusing. He's not him when he's moody.
Eat
Have
a
a snack.
Snickers.
Have a steak. You're not
Somebody
you when you're
give
moody.
me a hideous Snickers. He's not himself
Um,
when he's...
I'll lower the spear and refocus and try to calm myself down.
So that'll take about 10 minutes. So while
Okay.
you're doing that,
They can figure out levers while I'm getting these moons out of my face.
So, E3, I think
Hello.
maybe there might be something to do with the levers.
Wait, where are we gonna rest? Are we gonna
But I
start
can't
pulling
look up.
levers before we rest?
I don't think we should pull them until we've tried to work out what they're going to do when we pull them. But we might have to pull them, and it's like oh look, it says pull me, therefore I shouldn't, and then the Minotaur comes around while you're deliberating and kills you. And what we could do is
That's
work
not
out...
an issue anymore.
Yeah, but now that we're here and we've dealt with the Minotaur issue, maybe we can work out what the levers do. Whereas most people would, if they got here on their own, probably would just get flattened.
Luckily, you got me with you, eh?
So you want me to look at a lever? Okay. Ithri will go to the nearest lever and... Wait, do you guys know if they're magical?
I did read aura on them before. I now can't remember what Askell said about the levers. I think they were not magical from memory. Can I get a GM check on that?
they are magical, and you got evocation.
Oh yeah. When we did it before, the 4 mists were all illusionary. The 4 levers are all evocation, which is why we decided not to do it.
Evocation, as in the kind of thing I'd put into a weapon to make it more powerful.
Yeah.
Okay, Ithri is going to assess the lever to see if he can figure out a mechanism, because I don't think he can do anything to know what the magic does, but just to see if there's an obvious, it's connected to this door.
Yeah, go ahead and make a crafting check. This is recall knowledge, so it is blind. That is to say, it's a secret roll.
How far into the 10 minutes are we, out of interest?
You're effectively nowhere into it.
Could I cast Augury as he does this to start a 10-minute activity?
Yeah.
To basically, if we pull all 4
Ithri's spending
levers...
effectively what Ithri is doing here is the investigate exploration action. So I guess on that note, I should ask, Marco and Cora, are you two doing any exploration actions right now?
Can I support Ithri by looking for traps? Search traps?
So yes, let me ask you this. Do you want to aid Ithri or make a check of your own?
Well,
Are you adding to his total, or are you just going to give a second total, and I will just take the higher of the two?
I kind of want to make sure that he doesn't get hit by a trap if he...
To clarify,
Well,
Ithri's not
I
going
don't
to
know
pull the lever at all. He's just looking.
It sounds like what you're doing is a separate check of your own to assist. So
Okay,
I would say...
I could warn him if I see it.
Yeah.
Marco, what I'm going to have you do is... It makes sense to me that this could be thievery, but it would be blind. It's still recall knowledge.
Just regular
it's
thievery.
Yes, but blind.
Okay. Yes, but blind.
And Cora, what are you doing during this?
Cora would like to watch Key while he's doing some kind of weird decompress thing, and really study the moons and like what's going on with him.
Okay.
So if I can, maybe I can make a check or something.
Yeah. If you have a relevant lore skill, you could use that. You could do
What kind of lore
nature,
would that?
religion.
Would it just be nature?
No, those aren't lore.
Oh right. I see what you're saying. No. So, how about religion? Start with that.
Okay. Not start with.
I meant I'll start and end with that.
Okay.
So here's that.
Okay. I'm gonna start with that first because I like to make the people looking at the trap wait in case they set it off.
Sure.
Cora, you don't really understand entirely how it works, what it means. You are noticing that the longer Key is doing this, the moons are sort of fading. They're not breaking or falling apart or anything. It's more like they're just almost being obscured by an invisible mist. They're just slowly fading out, like a cheesy special effect. It seems to be of a divine nature more than occult or natural, primal, it is a divine influence, which you would associate with probably the lunar goddess Stella. But
Miss Lady Stella.
the moons themselves are sort of divine in their own right, and a powerful force that interacts with the magic of Enderan. And one interesting tidbit you notice before they fade completely, occasionally, about like once in every 2 minutes, a shadow crosses either the gold or silver orb.
A shadow?
Mm-hmm.
What, like a bird flying across it?
Around, almost like an eclipse.
Oh, I see. Does it make sense? Like, are they eclipsing each other, or is
they
there
are not.
Another? So
almost
you're
like
saying
there's like
fourth?
a third shape causing eclipses on them.
Oh, I can only see the two?
Correct.
Oh, I thought all three were out. Okay,
no.
Gotcha. Because we've seen the three on that one night.
I think only you did.
Right?
Only you did.
Oh. Well, okay.
The third one is very hard to see.
Gotcha. So I would know what that is.
Yeah. Moving along. Let's see. Key, obviously you're working on refocusing. I'm trying to remember, what was Medora doing?
Casting augury.
Augury, right? You're casting.
Which
okay,
I can't put in the chat because I can't see the spell slots for the Staff of Visions.
Just add it to your character sheet, like it's a spell you can cast. Add it as a separate spell casting entry, though.
Add spell casting.
I would do innate. While you're doing that, E3,
That's
Marco,
me.
you guys are studying these levers, and together you're kind of coming to some similar conclusions. It seems like all four of the levers are identical, and you don't get the sense that they are any kind of a locking mechanism, so much as 4 different triggers for the same magical effect. Now, neither of you is really looking into the magical side of this. It's very clear that there isn't a single magical effect that would be triggered. Any one of these 4 is wired to it. Sort of like, think of the magical effect, and this is an example. It's not literal. This is just for understanding. Imagine it's an electric current or a light. Any one of these 4 will turn the light on. In order for the light to be off, all 4 of them would have to be turned off, though. These are all light switches, except instead of light, it's a spell effect, whatever that spell effect is. You probably could disable it.
Is that the only purpose of the lever, though?
That appears to be the only thing these levers do. You could disable the magical effect, but you would effectively have to disable all 4 of them to fully disable the magical effect, if you even wanted to. No, it could be a beneficial magical effect. That, there's no telling. Not with crafting and thievery, anyway. But also, any one of these 4 runs the risk of, if you fuck up disarming it, could trigger whatever it is, for better or worse.
And if we pulled it and then pulled it in reverse, it would immediately stop the magical effect from working again?
As long as it's only the one lever, yeah.
Okay.
Again, like a light switch. If you want the light to turn off, you could flip it on and off immediately.
We can like see what happens. But if it's like explode, then that wouldn't apply because we already exploded in the time that it happened.
Very true.
But that would just constantly explode, so that would be very weird.
So that's about 10 minutes. And there's the augury. Perfect. As you're coming to this conclusion, and like the entire time, Ithri and Marco have been kind of quietly conversing among themselves, like 2 mechanics studying an electrical setup, you know? Like, see this? See right here? This one, I think, connects. You know?
Does it look like this lever has ever been pulled, or any of them? Are there any, handprints, burned handprints or anything? Or maybe just like one of
All
them looks
4
very
of them
used?
show signs of use. So there are no scorch marks, no burn marks, no nothing of the sort. At most, there's a few scuff
no
marks where
corpses.
maybe something got nicked in a fight or something.
Do Minotaurs eat meat?
No one knows anything about Minotaurs either.
Oh, there is one
This
corpse in
group.
here, but it is not touching the lever, so I'm kind of...
I'm going to cut
positive
over
about that.
to Medora real quick. You were casting Augury to get a vague glimpse of the future.
If we pull all 4 levers.
Okay.
Oh.
So you're asking about pulling all 4 of the levers. I'm going to make my little secret check. Oh, hello. So you guys
That's
saw
not
that
a-
I rolled, but you can't see what it is?
Oh, a DC 6. I was like, a D6.
Wait, Medora can see what it is. You're not supposed to be able to see that.
No, I can't see what it is. I just saw a D20 roll across the screen, and I was like, that's not a D6. And then went, oh, a DC 6.
You can see the result?
No,
You can't? I'm sorry, you can't see the
chat.
result?
In
Yeah,
chat,
no.
it says DC 6 flat check.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
she's referring to.
They've read it as D6 flat check.
What I'm asking, Myth,
No,
can you
it's
see
It's
the
a question
result?
mark. No,
Okay, good.
Oh,
Weird.
Good things. Fingers
all
crossed.
right.
Whoa. You get a sense that pulling all 4 would not be beneficial to you. And now 10 minutes have passed. Key, you may remove your... You may benefit from your refocus.
I've gone down to just being ever so slightly enfeebled.
Right. Key. You good? Do you need any information? Do you want an explanation? Or do
We're
you
a bit
just
better
want
now. We can.
you just want us to try and get through? What all I
We
will
can wait.
say is, have you noticed that since you met us, shit has gone crazy?
This has been the weirdest 2 days of my life.
Yeah, we've been in this for
And
3 months or 15 months, depending on how you think of it. Also, you've been with us for longer than 2 days.
That's how weird it's been. I'm okay. I can ask questions later. I'd like to turn to Medora and just say, I apologize. I'm a bit cautious on demons. I'd love to learn more about your tentacle heritage maybe another time, over an iced tea maybe. But for now, please accept my apologies. And can we get away from the stench of this rotting corpse. It's.
Well,
If we're not gonna eat it, can we at least move it?
hang on, because before we all started that, I was going to have a look at it because Ithri wanted to check it for equipment and stuff.
if you had any questions about for me, I'll gladly answer them.
She's good at answering questions.
She's
In fact, if you
amazing
have
at
any
answering
questions about any of us, just ask Cora and she'll tell you more than.
She's not the one who started growing squids out of her arms at the moment. She's not the one I have questions about. But
Well, I've never tried. I could try to do that.
Please don't.
I think you're the only one who hasn't so far. Oh no, we don't know about market.
I have not tried any of that. No.
You're more than welcome to check the corpse. We'll eat it afterwards or get rid of it afterwards. I don't care. We don't have any vegetarians here, do we? Amazing. We'll eat it.
I mean, rations.
The Minotaur had 2 great axes.
Yep.
They are non-magical, mundane.
Okay, just mundane.
And no other equipment at all. No armor, no...
You know, I'm not strictly a vegetarian, but I still feel weird about eating it, so I'm just gonna pass, I guess.
Does anyone have stuff that can, like, preserve?
I have some salt.
I have a compass.
Preserve the meat, not us. You have a compass?
Medora is not going to rise to the comment.
No, I've got nothing that could preserve meat of any variety.
I mean...
I have salt for baking. It's not a whole lot.
Yeah, okay, let's just leave it.
Minotaur.
I don't even know if it's actually edible. It smells edible, but maybe let's just be safe.
Does anyone have anything that we can actually make a fire of?
You know, he was really evil. Maybe you shouldn't eat him.
Yeah, it wasn't very nice.
One thing you learn in the desert is when food comes around, you don't turn your nose up at it.
We're not in the desert. We're in like a weird... I don't know what
Misty
we're
labyrinth.
in. Yeah.
Well, if you expect to find a berry bush in a misty labyrinth, that'll be absolutely amazing.
I would like to find my way out of the mystery labyrinth.
Hey, Loki, can you like make a berry bush like appear in this labyrinth?
I presume that
Why?
was a stage whisper, right?
Yeah, that was like a
Yeah,
really
yeah.
quiet, like.
Yeah,
"Hey,
yeah,
yo."
cool.
Go on, Loki.
I mean, how were you guys feeling? We were sitting down to have a bit of a rest, but I still don't need a rest.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I'm a bit calmer now.
Really?
I mean, maybe this isn't the only
Full of
Minotaur
adrenaline
maybe-
after.
Yeah. Would exploring
Yeah, so
a
now
weird
do we pull the
misty
lever?
maze- No, I think
I don't think we should pull him.
no. Not
Then I
unless
can
we
just
run
give
out
it a
of
quick
other
flick and then put it back up if something bad happens.
How about the rest of us go through one of these misty doorways and then you do?
What if it turns off the mist and then I find it?
You'll
Yeah,
see
maybe you
us.
should do that.
It's a good
If
question.
we go through the mist and it turns it off.
Wait, but then what if somebody needs to help me after I pull the lever?
It's a very
We'll
good
go with
question.
you.
Well, if you need help after pulling the lever and we're all still here, we probably all need help.
You reckon it would not be just the person pulling the lever?
What if you
I'm
tied a
not
rope
sure.
around you and pulled you really quick after you pulled the lever?
What
But
if
we
the
need to pull
rope
the
needs
lever
help?
back up to disable the effect, right?
What if
That
the
too.
ropes?
Otherwise, do you think
think-
the Minotaur just comes in here to pull back up the lever after somebody dies?
We pull
Well,
it
he's
down.
not doing that now.
They're all down.
That's if he might not be the only one. Maybe we skip the rest, the very like relaxed time we were planning to have, and we go and see if we can figure out this place a bit more. There might be
that
other rooms with other levers.
Is there anything
don't-
on the skeleton in the middle of the room? I search it.
The human one?
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, he had that sword in his hand. He had a breastplate, some clothing on that he died in.
On that.
It's all pretty rusted.
I think we
This is
checked
old.
it. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it wasn't. I know that it wasn't magic.
It wasn't even very high quality of non-magic.
Could I track the movements of the Minotaur?
Up to the mist, yes. The trick is you'd have to be able to follow that through the mist, which could get a little funky.
If A3, would you mind holding the rope, or you can go if you want? But I just want to check. We all went straight through the mist. What if straight through is not the answer?
As in we go sideways, or?
We don't know how long the mist. It's less than.
As in, you want to go into the mist
20
and turn
feet.
left.
Yeah.
I'll hold the rope. I don't know that I could even turn left in there.
I'm just gonna try walking into the mist and just running my hand along the wall until I get out the other side, and then if nothing happens, I walk back the other way on the other wall.
And I'll tie a rope.
Which one? Top, left, right, or bottom?
The one we haven't done yet.
And I'm only using top, left, right, bottom for this room.
Yeah.
Because once you go out of here, it's left, right, ahead, or behind.
The sword's pointing that way. I'll try that one.
The one that the sword's pointing to? Remember,
Yeah.
I can't see what you see.
The one the sword's pointing to.
Okay.
And I just, if I3 will tie it so that we're both tied one end of the rope each, because it's less than 20 feet from there to the next room.
Yeah. You
So
do that.
I'm feeling for a corner in the wall.
You drift through the mist. You're not sure how long. You're vaguely cognizant of the cool stone on your hand, because you absolutely lose track. You definitely wouldn't be able to just turn left because you've kind of lost track of that. But you are aware of your hand on the wall, and then you're out of the mist.
And then if I go back the other way. So
your hand on the
I've done
wall.
it hand on one wall, hand on the other wall.
Same hand, different wall now.
Yeah, just coming back the other way.
Same thing. You just feel cool stone. You're dimly aware of your hand on the wall, and then you're out of the mist, back in the room with you three and the others.
Do we know what kind of room Myth went into? Medora went into?
Yeah, Medora, when you went through, you came out into a 10-foot by 30-foot section of clear corridor.
On the wide side?
No, in the narrow side.
On the narrow side.
So 30 feet ahead of you, you saw another arch, while about 15 feet ahead of you were arches both left and right. So kind of the same as when you went through the other arch.
Yeah.
But weirdly, not the same as the one opposite that you came through.
Okay.
That's right, kids. We aren't symmetrical.
Well, she.
I relay this, and I'd like to ask if people want to check the bottom, and I'll check if I go through the same way and then up, what happens there. If I3 will come with me and do the same again.
Everything that was described in the tunnel, because my connection dropped out.
Run that by me. What are you trying to do?
So does anyone want to check the bottom?
If you're already tied
mist?
up from it.
And then I3 and I can go into the room I just went into and go north, because we can see whether it loops back round to this room.
And for your
I can
benefit,
check
next
it
if
out.
there was anything extra that we found within.
Just the Location of this room is not like the others, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll check out the bottom.
Make sure you tie ropes.
I got my special rope.
Marco,
You
you're
know, my
good to
magic
help.
rope.
Marco and Key, you can help Cora.
Marco just dropped.
Oh, he's gone again.
I'll happily hold the rope.
He's here
Okay.
on mine.
Okay, here I go. Whee!
E3, if you're happy to come with me, and then we'll check.
Pretend
which
I'm
way
with
round?
you. Pretend I'm
No
with
worries.
you in stuff. I'm trying to sort the things out.
So Askell, I go the way the sword's pointing, and then I turn right, so it would be to then go upwards instead of left.
Okay, give me a sec. Let me move some things around here. Because that's gonna get funky. Okay, so Medora is going through the sword arch.
Mhm.
Are you tethered?
Mm-hmm. To E3.
How long?
It's a 50-foot rope.
50 foot?
Yeah.
And Ithri is not going after you, correct?
Correct.
No.
Okay, so Ithri stays. Medora, you go through the mist. Same one you just did. Same thing happens. You come out at the long end of that 10 by 30 corridor.
Long
Then you said
end.
you want to take a right.
Yeah. So we're one room over, in the way the sword was pointing, and then I want to turn right to go upwards.
And you are tied to the rope or just holding onto it?
I tied her on.
We're both. Are you also tied? Am I just tied?
Yeah, I'd have tied us both. So
Okay,
there
but
was
Ithri is still in the room with the skeleton. Okay.
No,
Currently,
Ithri's
yeah.
come through with.
No,
No,
currently
he's-
in the
That's,
room
that's
with
what
the
I was
skeleton.
asking. Sorry, that's if communication wasn't there,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
I wouldn't
that's
go
fine.
through the next one because I would go back and
Okay.
tell you to come with.
If you tug, I think Ithri would come through.
So
Yeah, I'm
Ithri
not
comes
trying to go through two without checking in.
Okay.
Whoever's drawing, we haven't actually gone in there yet.
Oh.
So you're now going to take a right?
Yeah.
Okay. You walk. And you're just walking?
Before you go in there, Medora,
Yeah.
do you keep doing your markings that you were doing before?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
In that case, the first archway that we just came through to the bottom right of it is now a Valkyrie symbol.
If you want to just have that,
E.
if you want to just have that on our map, we can deal with all that stuff.
Nope, no, I need
Okay.
it.
Okay.
If you want to put an X marks the spot instead, I'm happy for you just to put X.
Nope.
Okay.
This is staying authentic.
Okay.
Okay.
The Valkyrie
You
symbol
leave
with
your
the letter
Valkyrie
E.
symbol E, and then you are going through.
Yeah,
You have no light source.
I can see in the dark.
Of course you can. You go into the mist. You drift along. You're not sure how long. And then you come out into a 10 by 30 corridor. You are in the narrow end.
Narrow end. Okay.
30 feet ahead of you, you can see another arch. 15 feet ahead, you can see two arches, one to the left, one to the right.
Yep.
And you're
then if
marking
I
this
tug
arch as
on-
well that you came through, Valkyrie
Yeah.
symbol E.
And then I would like to pull on the rope to tug Ithri through, and then go right again and just see if we come. Basically the same process 4 times, if that makes sense. If it keeps going like that.
Well, hold on, one step at a time. So you tug. Ithri, you follow along.
Same markings.
Same markings.
Mhm.
Now, what are you guys doing?
Turning right.
Taking a right?
Mhm.
Oh, you're gonna love this. Hang on. Damn it! Oh no! Okay, you're not gonna love it. You disappear into the mist. Ithri, you wait. You feel the rope starting to go taut, but just before it does, as you're facing the mist that Medora went into, Medora steps out of the mist to your left. Medora, you come out and you see a 10 by 30 foot corridor. At the far end, 30 feet ahead of you, is an open archway. On the right side of that archway, you see Valkyrie symbol E. There is an open archway to the left, and Ithri's standing there just kind of looking through it, while behind Ithri is a different archway filled with mist.
Okay.
Can we
Ithri.
come back through?
Okay, I turn around and go back 3.
Okay.
So that we're not joined through a portal in by yeah. So we need to say like no on these doors or something, so that we don't go in them.
I basically draw a line from one arch to the other along the wall, and then write loop.
I mean, that was a complicated way to do it, but sure.
You want to bounce that one off me again?
I draw a line from one arch to the other, and I write loop on the wall.
Got it.
And then I put a Valkyrie symbol by each of them to mark off that they're checked.
Fuck you.
You guys know that there's like a text thing you could do, right?
I'm not
That's what I'm
drawing.
doing.
I don't know who's drawing, but
Yeah,
it's
I
great. I
don't
don't
know
even
who's
need to
drawing.
make my own map anymore.
Someone else is drawing.
Blaze is drawing, which is great, up until this goes wrong because I need to move it into a different place because we're exploring.
Whilst, because I think Medora, should we go back to the main
Just there's one more here.
Bob room?
This one
Yes,
doesn't link to that one because that one goes back.
Okay, but we're separated. I don't want to go too far.
We can go back.
On that note, as you talk about going back, let's cut over to Cora. Cora, where did you say you were going?
You know what? I don't have any chalk, so I'm just gonna wait.
Would you like to borrow mine?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I would happily give Cora my chalk.
Y'all are enablers. You hear me? You're enablers.
This is great because Cora's not started their own identification system yet,
No.
and none of us have told her what the identification system is.
Fucking
So
great.
new system incoming.
Okay, here I go.
Now, Cora, are you secured to anybody?
Yeah, the rope.
I've got the rope.
Okay, so you are secured to Key, and you're going which way?
Down.
Down. Okay, the way the Minotaur first came from.
Yeah.
Okay. You step
I'd
into
like
the
to
orange
meet his
mist,
family.
drifting for a time. When you exit the mist, you find you are in a 10-foot by 30-foot corridor. There are 3 other archways besides the one you came through. One 30 feet ahead of you, the other 2 to the left and right about 15 feet ahead of you. He has not followed you.
Oh, why would he? I mean, just yet.
I'm gonna put Ithri in a weird place, but it's just for observer reasons. So
Whee! Look at him go!
Oh, is
Carried
observer
on an
based on how
adventure.
far apart we all are?
I'm going to tug on the rope twice.
You know, I'll balance it out for observer.
So I will then follow through to
Okay.
the next room.
That will leave
Actually,
Marco in pitch
no.
darkness, but that's not a problem for you anyway.
Now I will quickly look around this room and then go back. And then just
Okay.
quickly draw a little symbol to symbolize what the room goes into.
Is it check number 4?
Yep, check 4. Oh.
And are you putting it on the right or left side of the arch as you're facing it?
I am putting it on the right-hand side.
Beautiful. And then you rejoin Cora.
Once I finish drawing that, I will. There we go.
Wait, chat doesn't have audio?
But anyone in
don't pay
chat who
attention to
doesn't.
that.
Oh, okay. So, Cora and Key, now what?
Should we go this way?
As far as I'm concerned, this is as much an amazing reality as it is a maze of the mind. Whether we go left, right, or forward makes no difference.
Okay. I go this way.
What's this way? Give me right, left, or ahead.
Looking
From
at
your
the map
character's
as is.
No. From your character's perspective,
she
are you
turned right.
Right.
You're taking a right.
From where we came in to the right.
The way of the sword.
Yes.
Right, then
Sure.
let's not add more directions on.
You disappear into the mist. You're not sure for how long, but eventually you come out the other end in a 10-foot wide by 30-foot long corridor. 15 feet ahead of you, there's arches to the left and right, while 30 feet ahead is another arch forward.
You definitely
Okay.
should have just recorded that and had like a playback button.
Yeah. I turn to my right with the chalk, and I draw a little wing on the wall.
Okay.
Let me find the pencil and I'll draw it.
You don't. Well, let's focus on gameplay right now for you, and we'll do that later.
Oh, this is really important. Okay.
Done.
Okay.
Honestly, you line up half a map as a really nice blueprint. And then we one
Okay.
session.
And then I go back through the door.
Back to Key.
Yep.
Okay. You find yourself back in the corridor with Key.
Did you mark it?
Okay. Yeah.
Excellent.
And then I'm gonna mark this wall here.
With what, pray tell?
A Christmas tree.
On the left or right side of
No,
the arch?
I'm drawing a wing on this wall here, on the right.
What?
Like that.
The right. Okay.
On the right! It's the same corridor as before. I mean, you know.
Previous.
This is such an insidious maze.
Okay, should we look this way? Or should we keep going that way?
I take one look at the symbol that Cora's put and just kind of go, eh. And then, yeah. You know what? Go. Actually, no. Should we try and see if the corridor did what was in the corridor you just went into?
It's the same.
Should we try and see if that loops round to the central room like we did before?
Oh yeah, because the Minotaur went in here, like, and went around that way. Yeah. I go in there.
I have
In
the
there
colour.
being the one you just went through?
Yeah, so
Back into where she was.
With the wing.
Okay. You go once more, coming back out. You see the wing symbol on the wall to your right.
Okay, so probably this way, right?
He is not
I
with
would
you.
imagine so.
Oh,
Hey,
you were
yes.
both going in there?
Both went in there, yeah.
Okay, that's different then. No, it's not. It's exactly.
Is it different?
No,
What
it's
happened? I'll go through right.
to the right? Okay. You're not sure how long you travel. But eventually, you come out in a 30 by 10 foot corridor. Only 10 feet ahead of you, you can see an arch. And an arch 15 feet to your left, and an arch 15 feet to your right. But to the right, you see a Valkyrie symbol and the letter E.
I assume that's from before. I say to myself.
I put one there.
You don't have the ability to interact. This would have been
Where-
great to be able to deafen some of you guys. Oh man, the chaos if you...
Where was it, did you say?
It is on the right side of the arch to your right. So 15 feet to your right is an arch, and on the right side of that arch is the Valkyrie and the symbol, and the Valkyrie symbol and the letter E.
It is?
Yeah, someone's drawn it in a different place. I think that
Something
drawing
seems
was
fishy.
wrong as described.
There's one
Yeah,
oh,
that,
there.
that's where
Sorry,
it was,
I'm
yeah.
putting stuff in the wrong place.
Yeah.
I realised I hadn't actually drawn all of it on here.
Okay, I go back through what I just came through.
Back to key, okay.
Okay. It looks like it loops around. And on this door, on the right side, I'm gonna draw
There's already a
bat.
wing on the wall just near there, just so you know.
Yeah, over by this door.
Oh, yeah. So you're going to draw
Anyway.
a bat?
I'm gonna draw a bat wing on this door. Yeah. It
Okay.
looks poopy. Sorry. Come on, key, and then I go through again.
Well, I can't refuse an invitation like that.
Okay.
And I
You
look
both
to
come
my
through.
right, and I draw a bat wing on this wall.
You said on the right side?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna draw any tentacles.
All right. So where from here? And by this point, I would say that Ithri and Medora, you are, I'm assuming, back in the main room
So this
We-
should go back.
If we
to the
go
main
back
room.
through,
with
though,
Marco.
do we end up meeting them as they come through?
The timing doesn't really line up, I don't think. So I would say no.
Okay.
We were quicker.
It's possible.
Right.
Maybe you would have. Maybe not. Who can
Yeah,
say?
these wings take a minute to draw, so you know.
I'll
Like-
follow
Marco,
Bob
you are now back
through the
with
fog.
those two. All three
Yeah.
of you are just sitting there in the dark.
We'll go through this one, the VE.
Oh, light.
You do.
Hello.
The light emerges, and all five of you are back in the main chamber.
It loops around.
Well, we found a weird one that's like you turn right and you come out from in front of you. But other than that, the rest of it's normal.
I've noticed something. If people are happy to share this theory,
Okay.
every time we enter somewhere new, it's the same corridor in the same position. Always 10 foot wide, 30 foot long. Anytime we re-enter it, it's how it is when we first went there. Could this labyrinth be generating itself by our presence?
I have no idea.
Well, the Minotaur was using it though. Would it be the presence of anybody?
Who says the Minotaur obeys the same rules as us? He's got a bull head for a head.
Oh, I guess I don't know.
Yeah, well, I've got a dwarf head for a head. Doesn't mean I've got different rules to you.
I don't think.
That's alright. I think I broke Blaze.
It's fine. Quick, have a discussion.
I'm okay.
Either there's no exit, or there's one exit, and we're gonna have to find it.
Is it time we maybe pulled a lever?
I thought we weren't doing that.
I checked.
I'm happy
So,
to just pull a
pulling
lever just
all
so
of
you
them.
go sharp about it. I think it'd be less painful.
There's
Wanna
lots
pull
of
a
other
lever?
areas to
Yeah.
explore. I mean,
3, what if we go for the same direction and we just keep going?
What if we go? Yeah, that you mean the thing I
What you said.
suggested before
Yeah.
the Minotaur fight? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
Let's do it.
Passive aggressive Ithri is a rare Ithri indeed.
Ithri's,
you know the
Ithri's
thing I
grumpy.
suggested earlier?
Ithri's fucking
Ithri's
grumpy
like-
about it.
Idri's like, I didn't even finish my nap because Cora interrupted it, and now we're going.
And we had to have
Excuse me.
steak.
Now we're in a maze that uses brains, and I hate it.
Right. The way the sword's pointing first, let's go.
Yeah?
Oh, okay. Cool.
You wanted
All
a
five of you?
decision.
Wait, are we all going as a 5? Are you
don't
happy
we
with this,
just go-
Marco?
Well, can you still hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Can you not hear us?
Really? Well, I can only hear Ashlow, Ash, and Jessica.
You can't hear me?
Nobody else. So I can't hear
Oh,
Cody and or Medora.
maybe this is a perfect
This-
time to take a break.
Yeah.
Is a perfect time to take a break. Chat, we will be right back in just a few minutes. I would encourage you to hydrate, snack, stretch, and we'll see you shortly with ideally
So right now I'm
15
not
to
hearing
25% less technical problems. Valkyrie, what would you like to do?
Charge forward.
I've just realised my mic was muted, but everyone else should be good.
Oh, good.
Test.
I'm gonna let I3 lead the way because he wants to charge forward, so I will follow I3.
Charge. I mean, what I would suggest doing is having a lead person with a rope tied round them and a back person with a rope tied round them, and then people filtering through on like a rope with their arms hooked, if people are willing to do that.
Yeah, I'm willing to hold onto a rope. I don't trust the mists.
I'm happy to go first.
So a 50-foot length of rope. The main thing I need to know is who's up front and who's in back.
Do you want to go first, Medora, or shall I?
I'll follow you if you want.
Okay, I'll go first.
Have your shield ready just in case there's another Minotaur.
Wait, what?
And who's in back?
I feel like that makes sense. I3, are you okay with that?
Yeah.
I reckon Marco would be in the back because he's just like grabbing the rope as everybody's like, oh.
Okay.
Then I would be in the back with Marco.
But in front of me, right?
But who's
in
at
the backpack?
What does that mean? Like, you're gonna grab
I'm on your ass. I'm behind you.
I'll
You're
happily
not
be,
holding the rope, so we gotta lose you in the mist. All right.
I'll happily be right at the backpack.
So Cora, you are not holding the rope?
through the line until I'm
What?
right
No, I'm holding the rope.
Not if Marco has the very end of the rope.
So I've walked through the door.
So I'm
No,
Hold on,
I
I haven't
can't.
even got. Hold on. You hold 1 second. I need a definitive. Who's at the back of the rope?
right.
Me.
Well, line up on the map.
Me.
No, I can't see your map. That doesn't help me.
Oh,
Yeah, but it helps
right.
us
So
decide.
right. So we've agreed that E3's first.
Oh, I don't think I can move. Are we paused?
We
Yes.
are paused. Correct.
E3's first, followed by Medora.
I
Yeah.
only need the front and back.
Oh, okay. I will happily be at the back.
Where are you at, Marco?
Well, I guess I was pushed behind.
We have
Medora, so I'm
3
right in
people
the
fighting
middle.
for the back.
I'm right in the middle, being what? Right in the
Then
middle.
I will be in between Marco and Key.
Marco's in the middle. There we go.
Okay.
How did that happen?
I have a
Wasn't that-
spear,
wasn't that a
I
TV
distaste
show?
the tentacle
Marco in the
arms, and
Could we
Okay,
could we
so-
not move anywhere but just unpause and just line up?
You can do whatever you want on your screen.
Right.
We can't because
I'm second.
there we go.
Okay.
What?
This is an interesting conga line.
So-
where are you going?
Ithri, which arch are you going through?
What?
We
so
have-
when we're in this
Mhm.
hexagonal room, I'm going to the left of the map. The way
So the direction the
skelly
sword is
pointing.
pointing?
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfect for me. Okay, so you guys pass through the mist into the 10-foot by 30-foot corridor. There is a Valkyrie symbol and the letter E immediately on the left-hand side of the arch, and arches in the middle to the left and right, and just past the left-hand arch on the wall is a bat wing.
Okay. So we turned right before. Who drew the wing?
That's me.
Okay, so you've been from that way straight on.
Yep.
Weirdest conga line I've ever been a part of.
We're a choo-choo train, guys.
Let's
Yep.
go.
So now,
Next one,
Straight ahead.
straight ahead.
just going
We're
straight.
just going in a straight line.
Just
Or choo-choo.
Okay,
we
a
don't know what's
new
there, so-
direction. I love that. That's exciting. That is so exciting. As you come out of the archway, you're gonna love this. The mists part to reveal a 10-foot by 30-foot section of clear corridor.
Whoa.
The mists filling the archways at both ends.
Well,
Archways lead out from the center of both side walls to the left and right, and 30 feet ahead of you is another arch leading out. There is a wing on the wall to the left of that arch, and a bat wing on the right side of the arch to the left of you.
Okay. This is where we were before, Key. It's
I
right here.
recognise those bat wings
It's
anywhere.
right here. Do you see where?
So
It's-
there's
so
a
if
bat
you
wing
know-
and then a wing
So get rid of
Yeah.
that. It goes
on our
it
left.
goes like this.
Okay.
Yes,
It's someone
but
got the yellow
ahead
screen.
and to the
Nice.
left,
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah,
25 feet.
We got
ahead.
it. We got it. We got it. Okay.
So we
That's
haven't
right.
been right. We haven't been right.
Conga line, we're going.
We're
We're gonna
going.
use quick decisions.
I'm literally imagining us just like shoulder to shoulder.
Are you-
Rah, rah.
Technically, it is up to Ithri which way you are going.
Are we actually? You want to?
Right, Ithri, go right.
Choo choo.
Choo-choo.
I'm going right.
You're
as we
going
do
right.
it, that's
Oops.
a
Wait.
Valkyrie symbol.
Before we do that, someone make a mark.
Valkyrie symbol E.
Everyone make their own different mark.
Where are you putting the Valkyrie symbol E?
On the traditional, I turn around and to the right of the thing I've just come through. Valkyrie
To the
symbol
right
E.
of the thing you just came through. Okay, I can work with that. Okay. And then you are taking a right.
Yep.
You know, this is a great maze, and I have to keep reminding myself of that.
Is it?
Guys, what if
every
we just
time
keep
you're
going round in
forced to
circles
talk about
forever?
You come out of the arch in a 10-foot by 30-foot corridor. You can see that there is another corridor, or I'm sorry, another archway 30 feet ahead of you, and then 15 feet ahead of you to the left and right, but there are no markings in this corridor.
Oh
Oh,
no.
New
Room.
corridor.
Here's
a
a
whole
box.
new world.
It's like that. There you go. Okay, so I will do the Valkyrie symbol E.
To the right of where you just came through.
Yeah.
We've got a system. I feel like just we'll just
Facing
keep
it
doing
on
that.
the right, or is it
As in, I would turn around and on the right.
okay.
So,
So coming through it's on the left, but got it.
yeah, but like if you turn to look at it, it's on the right.
Got it. Okay.
Written on that one.
Just checking the thing.
This is going great.
Don't worry about the thing.
So now that we're not just going straight forward, am I going straight forward?
I think if we go right, we're going to come out of straightforward, but we might as well do it.
Wait. So which one do you want me to do?
Turn right.
Right. Go right.
Right. Okay. So the whole straightforward plan is working. He says.
We're
as he
going
walks-
straight
as
as
he
long as we
walks
can
through
go
the mist.
right.
Ithri turns right and goes through.
Wow.
Yeah.
Petty bitch Ithri twice in one day. That's
As I come out of the mist, he gets the end of. You wanted quick decisions.
Doesn't like being in places that make no sense.
yeah, about that. So
Makes
you
perfect sense.
turn right, going into the mist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Where do I come out?
The mists part to reveal a T-shaped intersection.
What?
Each branch is 10 feet long and ends in rust-colored orange mist.
A T.
So
Are we
there
in
is
the
10
foot?
feet in front of you. There is a branch that turns left or continues forward.
Oh.
Wrong way around.
Okay. Remove
Rotate
that.
the
Remove
tippers,
Cody's
Remove
T.
that.
Remove that T.
So, is it 10 feet wide still?
Mm-hmm.
So, are we in like a 10 foot by 30 foot, but with a.
With a 10 foot by 10 foot branch
Yeah.
halfway to the left.
Oh.
So it's a sideways T.
Yeah,
Well,
that's a.
and this-
Sorry, that's a confusing.
It is. It's just a. Wait. It's just a T,
It's-
but we're coming into the side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
So-
coming into the capital top part.
So this one only has 2 other exits, not
So-
3.
Okay, so we've come in at the end. Ahead of us is a door.
Well,
To the
an
side of us is
arch.
a door. Yeah,
Mark up.
same again.
There is
Wait,
no
what
right.
are you what are you marking?
Oh, same up. Same mark.
So turn around, Valkyrie E. I'm hoping this allows you to copy paste and get less cross.
I've been doing that. Yeah, as long as it's only one, I'm not gonna bitch.
Quick. Someone else do something.
Batwing.
So-
Or a
You can
full
go
mural.
forward or left,
Here, 3 is going to go forward.
or back the way you came. You're going forward.
Forward.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're
Okay.
not.
Oh no.
You're so
But I
happy.
You
Yeah,
come
this is-
out
progress.
in the middle of a 10 foot by 30 foot corridor, in the middle of one of the long walls. So
Mhm.
10 feet ahead of you is an open archway, and then 15 feet to the right is an archway with a Valkyrie symbol and an E on the right side, and then 15 feet to the left is an archway, but there is a line from that archway to the one 10 feet ahead of you connecting them.
Oh,
Right.
holy-
Oh,
with a
Okay.
Valkyrie
We're just up
symbol on
here.
each
Yeah,
side of the line.
So
So
delete that.
someone
here.
squiggly line up to the
Yeah,
top.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
I love this maze.
Yeah, but we're making progress now
We've
because
got
we're
we've
rolling out
got a system
options.
now, so it's fine.
I'm really
We're just
good at
like
squigglies.
snaking through the maze. We find an apple, it means that we eat it, it passes through, and a new person joins on the end.
The funny thing about the mist is it makes it really difficult to tell how much time is passing, though, or how far you're walking.
Fine.
Yeah, it's all
We've been
good.
hungering for 3 stinking days.
So, for clarification, I think what we would have been trying to do is have someone get to a location before the others come through. Is that not what we're doing?
I thought you were just conga lining.
Okay. I mean, I'm
conga
happy
lining.
with that too. Let's just keep going with that, since it's not gone wrong yet.
Wanna
Okay.
just do a Yui?
Yeah, we're doing a Yui. We're going back to
Yeah,
the T.
U-turn.
Back to the T.
Yeah.
That sounds like a British
Wait, are we
90s
making
movie.
a U-turn
to the
or are we
T.
just backing up? Which are we doing?
I mean, in the mist, do we
Shuffle back.
notice, like, we wouldn't notice if we passed anyone because you're just completely
Nor would
blind.
you notice if there was like a change in direction or
Yeah.
in altitude, or all you really know is that you're shuffling forward.
So technically, if people are holding the rope, if Ithri went through and I got there and we just went do a Yui, the rope would just pull people back through anyway.
Right, and they
You
would
don't-
have no cognition of turning.
That's mean. I think we
we didn't.
I think
We
we would have
definitely didn't.
bundled. Yeah, get everyone. In. So does get back to the T? As
Yes,
long as,
you
okay,
all
as
get
long as
you
it's
all
logic.
regroup back at the T
We're turning
because
right.
you're all holding on to a rope.
Cool. We're turning right.
Though for those of you at the back of the T, it might seem like you just left the T, wandered in the mist, and then came right back into the T, since you never technically made it to the other.
No.
end.
We would have made sure they got there, explained it, and then come back.
Oh, you're being
We're
nice.
keeping
Okay.
everyone on the
Okay.
same page.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
If it had
So you're
been me
back in
and
the T.
Junko,
When you
Turn
come
right.
back in, you can see at the far end, 30 feet ahead of you, on the right-hand side, is a Valkyrie symbol and the letter E.
and
Turn
now
right.
behind us, Valkyrie E on the wall in the traditional place.
We
You,
didn't
so
draw
there's
one
now
of
2
them.
Valkyrie E's in there.
One at each end.
Yeah. But we missed drawing one of them.
Yeah.
In that last room we did, but I don't think it's because it's so identifiable. It's not a problem.
Yeah, it's got the little loop bears in it.
It's fine, I added one. Medora could have just
Yeah,
quickly
I'm,
scrawled it
I'm
down.
just gonna
No, I meant in
assume
the-
I'm
the
doing a
room.
Valkyrie E every archway I pass through.
So you're back in the T, and you want to go to the base of the T?
Turning right from our direction.
Okay, beautiful. I can work with turning right. Awesome. Fun. You move into the mist.
Okay, everybody predict where we're gonna come out.
I reckon it's going to be the one just below the central room.
Can you see my ping?
The
Wait.
mist's
Yes.
part to reveal
over
a
here.
10-foot square clear
Oh.
intersection of 4 archways, each filled with swirling mist.
That's
Are there
not
any
what I-
levers?
No.
When you
It's
said
just
10
by 10.
square, I presume the doors are in the center of the squares. Or
Yep.
center of the walls of each square.
Center of the walls, yeah. So actually, with all 5 of you packed in here, it's a little tight.
Yeah.
I don't
So the
think.
Valkyrie goes, not there. The Valkyrie goes to the right of the archway we came through, with, I'm gonna put Valkyrie E and then T1. Sorry, that's an addition, but
In the usual place, though.
yeah. Valkyrie E T1.
T1.
That's in a really unhelpful place, Smith.
Okay.
I'm really hoping there's not a crack in the wall so it makes it look like Yeti. Because I'm just writing V at this end.
I'll be honest, it just looks like beat to me.
Coming through into the square, we're turning right.
Turning right.
Yeah. So for clarification, as long as everyone's all right with this, I was just planning to keep hand on the right hand wall kind of idea. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, are you keeping your hand on the right hand wall?
No, just the theory when you go into a maze, you put your right hand on the right hand wall and
Yeah.
that's.
So you're
what
not
I'm-
actually doing it.
I'm
you're
not
just...
actually doing it. I'm just doing the
Okay,
Turning
gotcha,
right
gotcha.
every time theory.
So you guys meander a little further, and the mists part to reveal another 10-foot square, clear intersection of archways. 3 of these archways, the one you came through and the ones to the left and right, are filled with the rust-colored mists. The 4th, directly ahead of you, is blocked by a heavy wooden door.
We found something.
We found a door.
But is that a good thing?
That's
Yes.
something.
At this
It's a
point.
Open the
new
door, it's just a
thing.
brick wall.
Where the Minotaurs come out
Oh
of.
my god, that would be so mean. If you like had to pick a lock and disable some magic, and then open it, and it's just a brick wall. We'd be like,
Well, this was written by Tracy Hickman.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
don't-
Wait, just while that's getting drawn, did you turn to the right that we can see, or turn to stage
Left.
right? Your right.
the character turned right, which means we're going to the left of the map.
Cool. Okay.
That is a door, not an arch, if that makes sense. Sorry, it's a
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, there's been turns that you were unaware of, and then you could potentially be at any point of the map.
Yeah. I meant left of the map that we have drawn.
Right.
Alright, that's the door. Am I allowed to let go of the rope now?
Sure. I mean, you could have let go at any point, but it's just a risk.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead,
keep
keeps
hold of the
pushing
rope
me.
because we're gonna be
She's so
crammed
pushy.
in this room,
We are going to be
and I'm not
crammed.
getting pushed through the mist.
We have to stick together.
I will check the door lock for traps, and then if it's locked, attempt. Well, do all the things like see if I hear anything from behind the door, look through the keyhole. If it's locked and I don't see any traps, try to unlock it. If it's not, just open the door.
I presume there's
So-
no light coming from underneath or anything.
Now that you look, it's pretty hard to tell with such brilliant light sources in a little 10-foot by 10-foot area with you. Do you want to put the lights out and check?
What lights?
When
Me
Cora.
and
I'll turn my
Cora,
halo off.
I will dispel my light.
is that true? Because we would have got into the room, the 3 of us first, before any light sources anyway, so there wasn't time.
No, just to say, but it's it's
Yeah.
not
I'm
spending our
happy for it to
resources,
be done.
right?
Okay. Well, then, yeah, there's actually light coming from under the door. But not flickering light, just continuous white light.
Why? Not already.
Does it feel like sunlight?
There's no warmth coming from under the door. Just the same dry, cool air.
Would a mirror fit under the door?
Yes?
Oh, let me do the thing.
Do the
What thing?
Cora, do the thing.
I pull out my mirror.
Which
Haven't
mirror?
done this in forever. I have a little hand mirror
Okay. That
I
is
put
very
it-
clever.
under the door.
You slide the mirror partially under the door. You see... Now, mind you, you're not going to get a great view of anything. There's nothing immediately on the other side of the door, but it's clearly a larger open room. And the mirror indicates that it is extremely, blindingly lit in that room.
Okay.
All of the light coming off the mirror is a beam so bright that you can't look directly at it without hurting your eyes.
I put my sunglasses on.
Did you see anything?
No. Waiting for me to
I-
say it, I see, but no.
Guys, I don't think we should go in there.
Why?
It's the first door we found.
I know, but that light's not right. Something's wrong with it.
Is it Vidriel?
Let me ask.
Is it Alan?
The light beam.
Do I get a response?
Did you actually just yell through the door?
I put the mirror back under and I said, Dad,
The light beam coming from the mirror. If I
No,
move
it's
my
not
hand through
vitriol.
that, is that a laser or
It doesn't seem like a laser, just
no? But like
the
does
other
it
side of
hurt?
the door is so bright that
You
it's
said it's not warm. So do I feel
Correct.
anything, or is it just
like waving
Right.
your hand over the mirror light.
yeah?
No, nothing.
see,
I
Is
mean-
there Is there any other ancient text on the door? There's no
No,
markings.
it's
plain.
just a heavy wooden door.
It's bright like sunlight, but it doesn't feel like sunlight. It's just something feels wrong about it. I don't think we should go in.
Do you wanna?
What if we just knock on the door?
We'll with your markings we can find our way back, right? I mean, Cora just yelled. I'm pretty sure a knock isn't going to make any difference. You can knock if you want.
Well, we can always come back here.
Yeah.
Do we want to turn right?
Yeah. Back on the rope, everyone.
All right.
Are you
getting
leaving a
excited.
marking in here, or just the usual V symbol?
I left the usual VE, but I'm gonna put by the door 1. VE door 1, as in we've seen this door, so if we come back and it's the same door.
Right side of the door or left side of the door?
Right side of the door, always right.
And you said you're putting what on there?
VE. Just make it D1.
Can I turn this back on?
D1.
Yeah, I'm using V for Valkyrie if that helps with shorthanding.
Please, the
Actually,
light.
really
The
good
light.
idea.
I can see in the dark, but the light's nice.
I'll turn my halo back on.
Okay, so you guys now have color. Okay.
Let me just drag this thing over on my character.
Does color make any difference to the door?
No. But it does hide the light coming from under it now.
Makes sense.
While the checks are going on, would that be enough time to read aura, or we have to hang around?
Oh, yeah. It was about... You guys have spent like 10 minutes in this little spot.
Okay,
So
if
yeah, you
I
can absolutely read aura.
just on the door.
The door?
Just the door, and
The door is
I
not
can't
magic.
target light, so yeah, I already know about the mists. I'm assuming they're all the same. I'm not bothering checking them.
The door is not magic.
Cool.
So now what?
We're turning right.
You can always come back.
Right from the door or right from the way
No,
you came in?
Right from the way we came in.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You step into the mists, which swirl before you, distorting your senses, until you step out into a 10-foot square, clear intersection of archways. The archways to your left and ahead of you are filled with rust-colored mists, but to your right is a heavy wooden door. Immediately to the right of that door, you see VED1. While on the arch, diagonally opposite it, you see VE.
Wait, we came out and the door was on our right.
Question: would the being in the mist be long enough that everyone got in before Ithri came back, or would Ithri see the last person step in?
Ithri also moves at a slower gate.
We're all on one rope, so
Yeah. I would say 2 of you are still in the room when Ithri comes back out.
Oh, me and Key then. Hey, 3.
So we would notice he's
You were
left
supposed
and
to go
come
through here, isn't
straight back here.
Hang on. Well, let's get everyone back in here, and then let me try again.
Oh God.
Okay, choo-choo.
Choo-choo.
I choo-choo through.
Does the same thing happen again?
You're going into the one you just came out of?
Yeah.
Going into the one you just came out of? Yes, the same
Yeah.
thing happens again.
Okay.
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 Okay, that one must be like a loop or something. I
That's
thought
an
it got
X on
got
that one.
lost. But okay.
Valkyrie symbol EX.
Once again, shout out to Tracy Hickman for coming up with this. That is fucking devious.
Yep.
Imagine the poor party without chalk.
Yeah.
Use blood.
The same
Everyone's
one
got
opposite. Ithri, do you want to try it?
Yeah. Let's go. See what happens.
Where are you going now?
So straight across from where we are, wooden door on the right.
Okay. So the only arch you haven't
Yeah.
been through,
Yeah.
potentially. Okay. Okay, gotcha. I'm reading you.
Is it a loop?
You continue through the mist, coming out The path ahead of you and to the left is filled with orange mist. To the right is a heavy wooden door.
Oh. Is it marked?
No.
Hang on. Say that again. So it's a square.
Mm-hmm.
Ahead of us is a mist.
To the left of you is mist.
To the left is mist. To the right is door.
To the right is a door.
But no markings.
But no markings.
Oh.
If I turn my halo off, is there light coming from under the door again?
No.
Okay.
Wait.
Can I fit the mirror in it again?
I thought the door was on the right, not the left.
Doors on the right, yeah.
Let me look in here.
Yeah. The door is on the right.
Yeah.
Looking at it.
I'll put the mirror.
Basically, you left one room and entered into an identical
Yeah.
arrange room.
Yeah.
But
From-
without the markings.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is going to be VE door 1. No, door 2 even.
But this
Yeah,
door
but it's
is
the wrong way round.
This is the wrong way around. So the door is
Door
on the
needs
left
to be
of the
on-
square, as we look at it.
Oh, it's on the right.
It's on our
On
right.
our right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me.
Okay, so I peek in there.
So without light, reflections don't work.
Can I look into the door? Into the mirror?
So there's no light coming from behind this door.
Right. What that means is you can't really see a reflection coming from the other side of the door because there's no light to create a reflection.
Oh, no
Yeah, but-
worries.
Wait, but how does the
Will,
magic being stuff work?
Will a
So-
little piece of like rock or something fit under the door? If a mirror will.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So I'll cast light on a little piece of rock.
Okay. And you
flick
just
it.
kind of roll it under.
Yeah.
Then both of you can now see in the mirror. Much the same. It's clearly a larger chamber. There's no sign of anything on the other side of the door waiting to ambush you or whatever. You can make out a ceiling, what looks like a domed ceiling above. That's all you can really see.
Sounds
I
like
don't
progress.
see any enemies or weird light.
Are we going in the dark room?
I don't
Do we
see
want to
why
try and get through
not.
this door?
Well,
It's
not
the
dark
first door
anymore.
we've come across where we don't have to worry about light or, well, it's the second door we've come across.
Third does the job.
That sounds like you're making a plan. Is there a plan or?
I mean, short of trying all the archways and just mapping the whole thing.
I think these two doors are the most interesting thing we've come across. We should go through one of them.
Can I cast Read Aura on the door, please?
It takes 1 minute. Yeah. During that time, you discern it is not magic.
Neither is magical.
Cool. Do you want me to just run at it? There's not a lot of running
Wait,
room.
is
Is
it
it
even
locked?
Is it even locked?
Have you tried the handle?
I'll jiggle the handle.
This is
Three
why.
is so
this
tired.
This is why you guys should make the decisions.
The door is
Can
not
I-
locked.
Hey, it's not locked at 3. You still
Should I
want to
run
run at it?
Run at it
Alright,
as you open it.
Here you go. Woo.
That would not be the first time you've done
I
that,
know.
for the record.
I know. Oh, funny.
I feel
I
like
mean, I'll
Avery's
open it.
like pouring the ground like the
Oh.
Minotaur would have done for a charge, and then we're just like,
The door opens.
What's behind it?
An empty 30-foot square room. The walls are 30 feet tall, and the ceiling is capped by a dome. You can see a little pebble about 4 feet in that's just shedding
Lit up.
flickering light.
Any features anywhere? Anything? Any like? Are the walls got bricks? Have they got tiles? Are they purely smooth?
It appears to be the
stone?
same smooth sandstone, same as the rest of this place. Marco, do me a favor, make a blind perception check.
Oh no. Perception.
What do you mean, oh no?
I have to click something and.
Yep.
Blind
That's bad.
DM. Alright.
he has to play the game.
I hate when it's blind, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
apparently I don't perceive anything.
So
You didn't see the Snickers to give E3 that would have calmed him down.
Because I didn't
mean,
get to
this
eat Minotaur,
room-
that's why E3's grumpy.
It looks kind of empty, and it wasn't even locked. So
Oh yeah, E3 got teased too. He had the smell of steak in his nostrils.
Yeah.
That's like borderline sadistic to do to a dwarf.
Yeah.
Let them smell searing meat and then.
I could have eaten some.
Yeah, but I got taught to have it. It's all good. It
What
was the
does
correct thing to do, not the happy thing to do. So,
I mean, are we in this room or not?
do we want to try the...
Do you want
What does the floor look like?
sandstone, right?
Yeah, but like
Yeah, looks like tiled
the
sandstone.
same tiles that we seen before? Because we've seen different types of tiles.
That's a good question. It looks a little more decorated.
Alright.
Could I
Any
cast
words?
detect magic and ignore the portals on?
Yeah.
Behind us.
You do not detect magic.
Can I search for secret doors in this room?
You'd have to enter the room to do. You can't do that
Yeah.
from a distance.
Yeah, of course.
Can I check
Oh,
the ceiling?
okay.
Well, E3's
Yeah.
already in the room.
Yeah,
Is he?
No,
Is
Oh,
it?
I didn't hear you
thought
say
he's-
that.
on our map, that's key. I'm drawing stuff now.
I
wait.
I didn't hear
sorry.
anyone say.
Well,
So,
E3
who
ran
locked it?
through the door.
Oh, sorry, Cora.
I
Ow!
thought no, the door just pushed open. Cora opened the door. E3 was going to.
That's all I did.
I was
I
going
just
to run out
pushed
the door, but we didn't need to.
Yeah, I thought you guys were
Oh.
just kind of gathered in the doorway.
E3 will step in.
Okay.
Medora will not.
Hi, Rackwill.
Hello?
I say, E3, look up.
Looking up, you can see the dome up there.
I just had
Always
to...
look up, right?
Yeah, I just had a really... I haven't done that. Oh. Bad flashback. That was a long time ago. Anyway, there's a dome.
Yeah, so now that he's not dead, I'll go in and search for.
Pushing past Ithri, you discover that aside from the opening 5 feet of the room, the floor is actually made of cloth,
Oh,
Made of what?
Cloth.
which obviously cannot support the weight
Yeah.
of a full-grown man.
You can't
know.
make floors out of that.
Yeah, yeah. So
I will say, before you start getting crazy, he's tied to a rope, which is tied to us.
We're not tied.
no,
you were
no,
just
we're
holding on.
Only
Are you sure?
Yep.
Well,
E3
he...
was tied, and I think the
It's
person
not
at the back
50
was
feet
tied.
deep. It's not 50 feet deep, so you're probably okay.
So I'm just holding onto the rope now.
No. You're gonna hit the ground.
Oh.
Well, you know, that's my specialty.
You do unfortunately hit the spikes on the ground as well.
Do I?
However,
I tried.
you
buddy.
may attempt that reflex save in chat.
Okay. What? That in
DC
in-
26
But don't
reflex
I
save.
get extra stuff for that?
That was the perception check that we rolled.
Oh, what? Oh.
What?
No, but I mean like my lucky shit, my lucky stuff.
Oh, do you have a thing for that?
I think
If you
so.
can put something in chat for me,
Wait, where's
yes.
Where's the button?
Mapping.
This is a saving throw, right?
This is a reflex saving throw.
Okay, because I have
Are we about to see more Marco lore?
well, you said reflex, so
Somebody get Matt.
so I
mad
have
in here.
this, and then I also have
Okay, that does apply.
this, which also helps me, I think.
You get a +2. Okay, yes, you get charmed life as well. So
You did my trap finder,
So,
and then I
what
wait. I have this, and I have this.
Jesus
What?
Christ!
Were you like, I'm going to build a character who can fall into a pit and just accidentally fall
listen.
back out?
And also, do
Listen.
I get to?
Nexer had one goal, and he was gonna accomplish that goal.
Maxim
So
was like, I'm
first of all-
gonna find traps, and if I don't find traps, I'm gonna be able to dodge them.
The first thing you're gonna do is make the reflex.
trap.
Okay, and I do that by clicking the reflex.
Yeah, he's telling gravity he's on the list.
Okay. That's public, right?
Yep.
Okay. Can I re-roll that?
So
please?
well, hold on. You don't need to.
Oh, okay. I
It's
don't need to.
by 2 that you fail. Oh, it's already including Charmed Life in there. I see.
Yeah. Charmed
Yeah.
Life plus 3.
Oh, okay, interesting. So Charmed Life is already in there. So yeah, you could use. You have a choice here. First of all, hang on, slow the heck down for a second. It's not steep. Okay. It's only a 10-foot fall. So with cat fall, you take no damage from falling.
Because I just
You take no fall damage. Now you may still land on the spikes. That
Okay.
you also failed. But rolling landing. So you cannot use rolling landing in this case because the
'Cause there's
entire
spikes.
floor is covered in spikes.
Okay.
Just roll
So,
through the spikes.
You have your choice. You could use a hero point to re-roll, or you could just take the spike damage.
Well, it can't get any worse, can it?
It could.
Really?
If you
Oh.
crit fail,
Critical.
I mean, yeah.
yeah. But you
Well,
did roll pretty low, so
Yeah, I'm gonna try and re-roll, and then I have to click re-roll using
Okay.
hero point, right?
because that's a
Yep,
plus
yep,
21
that's the one.
you've got. Mad.
Statistically, this is probably gonna.
Ooh.
Yep.
There we go.
Critical
Okay.
success.
So.
Nice.
You guys see Marco suddenly go right through the carpet. Now, describe to me, Nexter, if you would, in the most heroic, over-the-top means possible, in what way you turn failure into overwhelming success here.
Oh, well. How far the spikes apart? Like, is there room to land between the spikes? Right.
Yeah, you could
Okay.
you could
I'm
land
gonna-
between them.
I'm gonna go through the carpet while looking down, push myself from the plinth they're standing on, to then redirect my falling angle to land between the spikes.
Okay.
And then do like
Okay, and
Yeah,
landing on your
panache.
feet as well.
yes.
So like landing in a dancer's pose perfectly,
Basically.
like with a flourish between spikes.
with the little cape.
Yes.
I feel like some
exactly.
might call that panache, right?
I would say that would give you panache.
I feel so alive right now.
You get
Your face is on
Was
fire.
that on purpose?
I will note, Ithri, you are so close to the edge that like your toes are hanging over the edge of the pit.
Am I good? Are you good? How far down is it? Did you
What
say it was
shape is
10
the
feet?
10
pit
feet.
out? Is it like a rectangle filling?
Mm-hmm. It's just the entire room, other than the 5 feet closest to the door.
Okay.
Do you think the blinding light in the other room was to stop you noticing that there's a big pit?
I don't know.
Anyway, someone give me a bit of... allow me some loop of rope. I'll chuck down... Using 20 foot of rope, I'll chuck down a rope
Okay,
to
yeah.
Marco
That's easy
and help
to
him out.
Haul yourself up. Hell, you
Thank
could practically
you.
kick one of the spikes off the floor up into your hand and like toothpick a little bit with it. As you're...
Don't do that, they might be poisoned.
Fortunately, they are
Might
not.
be poisoned.
Fortunately, they are not.
Imagine being
that
like...
would
being that such a show off,
sarcastic.
being like, "Eh," and then poisoning yourself.
Like, you guys can't do that. Fall dead on the floor.
So much panache.
Such panache.
But yes, you now have panache once more.
I'm grinning.
Oh,
That did look pretty cool.
nice.
Golf claps.
Thank you, thank you.
Is there anything down there
Spikes.
besides spikes?
Well, presumably the light rock fell down there. So.
No, the light rock was only 4 feet from the door I had mentioned.
Mm.
Oh,
How specific.
you cheeky.
Yeah.
Got a
Can I
pet
see
in
anything
place.
down there checking from above?
Go ahead and make a blind perception check. Now that you're down there,
Blind perception is such a ridiculous
this is the
thing to
search
say.
action.
Kind of phrase, yeah.
Yeah,
Perception.
that is funny. Yeah, you're right.
See
Wait,
what you.
wait.
can
I'd say
see
secret,
without
but that's
being
not what
able
they
to
call
see.
it on Foundry.
why
I wish I
can't
could
I-
just change the term.
Why can't I click perception anymore?
It probably
it's
brings up a
here,
pop-up.
Sorry. No, I don't know. I'm blind. I
You
clicked
found it.
initiative.
Okay.
I'm an idiot.
I mean, you took blind perception check a little too literally. Calm down.
Just gonna click until something says.
Okay. Looking about, You aren't seeing anything down here except for there are 2 skeleton corpses impaled on the spikes. Both of them, like one has the tattered remains of a turban on his head. The other is a little shorter. You can see they had a brimmed hat. There's a rotted whip on there.
Oh no! 2 most unfortunate adventurers,
Yeah,
but
so
nothing to need to look at.
Who comes and resets up the carpet? Never mind.
Minotaur.
Maybe it's one of those magic carpets.
Did we kill the janitor?
Wait, if we stay here and
You bastards!
watch,
Watch what?
if the carpet resets.
I mean...
Wait, come out and shut the door, and then we can open it again and see.
Okay. Out into the hallway.
You guys shut the door.
Open the
it
door.
again.
You open the door. Still the same. No reset.
So do you guys want to check the other wooden door, or should we move on?
I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna cross out the symbol by the door and just put spike trapped. Because we know it does reset. And then if we come back.
Wait, if someone's coming around to reset all the carpets, they might be rubbing off our symbols.
Wouldn't that be nasty?
Oh,
I've been drawing
really
them at the
nasty.
very bottom very small. Unless they're literally like eyeballing everything.
I drew my wings really big so you wouldn't miss them.
Yeah, I mean, that makes her idea makes more sense to me.
It's fine.
I mean, we can only keep going, right?
Okay, onwards.
Sure.
Wait, no, I mean, by keep going, I mean, are we going back for the wooden door, or are we going on for the
No,
next?
I still think
Out of interest,
You still
I
want to
wanna-
dodge the light door?
just
I wanna
don't feel
check-
good about it.
Okay,
this one more.
one more
Keep
what?
going the same way. So
Which
So
Same way.
what? If we're coming out of the spike room, we go right.
That's what Ithri would do. If yeah.
So coming from the spike room, you're taking a right.
Mhm.
Okay. You guys continue onward through the mists for an unknown amount of time before exiting in.
I hate that you laugh every time.
10-foot square clear intersection of archways.
Yep.
The arch
Oh.
ahead of you and to the left are filled with mist, while to the right there is a heavy wooden door.
Hang on. Ahead of you and to the left are full of mist. Is the door
Exactly the same as the last 2.
Are we?
No markings.
No markings. Oh, for Pete's sake!
It's just
I
an
thought you'd be
endless-
happy.
An endless corridor of traps.
Ashley's happy. Ithri's like, what is this shit? Who designed this place?
Where's the room with the stake?
Yeah.
okay, this is Valkyrie symbol E door 3. D3. Ooh.
VED3.
Yeah, that'll do. And we'll say
Nice.
the Valkyrie symbol E.
What did someone said something about door number 3?
So number 3.
Are we lucky? Are we feeling lucky? Do we want to check light first?
Is there light underneath?
Can I do reader on the door?
That'll take a minute. There is no light coming from underneath. It's not magic.
Is it locked?
Has anyone got a big stick?
Technically, yes, but I quite like it. But you know what, actually?
Have you got a spare one? Just
No,
like
no.
a spear or something?
I've got this. So, you know what, I'll cast, actually, no, is Cora with us in this room?
Yeah, we'd all
We're
be
all
in this
crowding
thing.
You're all
Yeah.
together.
I just,
So
I'll leave
it's
my
lit
token
up,
out
we
for
can
the
see
space.
what's inside. Oh,
Uh,
sorry,
we
we
haven't
haven't opened the door
yet.
So,
You haven't opened the door yet. yeah.
Okay, I'll happily open the door using my spear to kind of like pry it open.
Okay. The door opens. And as it does, you see a 30-foot square room with spears thrust out of the floor all the way to the top of the domed ceiling above. you see the skeletal remains of a dwarf in banded armor, pinioned to the dome by 4 different spears. Even the bag that he had slung over one arm is struck clear through. Each of the spear shafts is about 1.5 inches in diameter, and they're spaced about 1/2 foot apart each, which is like your standard prison cell bars. A little too narrow for most to squeeze through.
Yep.
Through the spears, though, you can make out the glint of jewels some 15 feet into the room, directly under the torn open bag on the dwarf's arm, just laying on the ground.
So this didn't reset.
This feels like a
The
trap.
walls here, the walls are 30 feet high, the dome at the top 30 feet above, but you can make out a 3-foot wide ledge around the base of that dome.
What? A 3-foot wide ledge?
So like it's got like a ledge around the dome.
Like you could stand up on the ledge.
Yeah, like somebody could stand up there to maybe avoid spears or something. But mind you, the spears are now already up, so just to get through here, you'd either have to be very, very thin, or you'd have to cut your way through these spears.
Is there a straight line from the door to the bag? Or is the bag like impaled on the spikes and you couldn't...
The bag is up at the ceiling, 30 feet above. To the jewels, yeah, there's a straight line. It's like right in the middle, but you still have to find a way to squeeze between, all that stuff.
Or
Marco, you get a hero point, by the way.
I've just done that.
Oh, thank you. So, no, I don't know.
But you still got to apply it to your own character sheet.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
just for the overlay.
No, I was
So
wondering...
you should be...
I couldn't, like, whip the gems one by one, like a...
You know what? You could try. It would be very, very difficult because there's a lot of cover between here and there.
I could try. Okay.
It might be easier to fish for them with like a grappling hook or
With
something.
like a
Yeah, if I
magic rope that...
Oh,
Does
do I
what you
have?
tell it
I
to.
don't have a magic rope.
No.
Yeah, imagine if someone had something like that.
But I
Oh
could
yeah. Speaking
just
of items that people
try,
have.
since then I just want to try.
Yeah, you could try. You can certainly try.
What do
This would be a whip
Is it
attack roll.
attack?
While you're while you're doing that, Medora, you were going to say something?
It's alright, I'm just glaring at Key while we watch this.
I don't know what you're on about.
Well, you hate to
16.
see it. No, that's 33.
Oh, sorry, yeah, but okay. I
Also,
rolled
that's
a
an
16.
unarmed attack. That didn't use your whip.
What? What? But a whip is an unarmed weapon, right? Because it's like
No.
it's non-lethal.
No.
No.
Wait, okay. What,
Unarmed
but
strike would be like punching.
Wait, I
or
swear I
kicking.
clicked this. Wait, let's see. Is that a
Yeah,
different
that's the
thing?
one. So
Oh,
it's easy.
okay.
It would have been a 35 instead of a 33. Infuriatingly, there is a whoosh crack, and you see one of the gems. Now I need an acrobatics check to see if you can actually get it to come to you, or if you just
Okay.
kind of knock it around.
All right. Okay.
This is going to be
Acrobatics.
a harder DC.
I see. Acrobatics.
Turns out, even with cover, AC 10 just doesn't do much justice.
Oh.
Okay. So, unfortunately, it just sort of bounces around between some of the poles. You're not going to use a hero point on that.
I mean, I just got one.
Did I not tell you guys he plays like Ashley?
I mean-
Can I?
Misused it. You can if you want to.
Yeah,
if you
that's
think this is important to you.
Not you. Is it important to Marco?
32.
All right. It bounces, and then with a quick twist of his wrist and a flourish, it suddenly gets knocked into the air, hits a spear, ping, 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 and then bounces right into his outstretched hand.
I pocketed it.
That was pretty cool. Cora's gonna pull out her
Wait,
whip.
what?
Oh, wow.
I was looking the
And
other
she's
way.
gonna
What's going on?
mimic what he does. And then she's gonna
Oh, really?
try to get it with her whip.
Is this
Yeah.
going to be a game of let's see who can use the most hero points for unnecessary things again? I thought we already
No,
played that
I'm
game.
cheating in a way. I'm gonna have
I'm
it
giving
bound
one
to the
dwarvish
back.
gem to Marco. That should now be in your inventory.
Oh, you
I'm
gave
gonna
it to
have
me.
it,
Thank you. Ooh.
Okay,
Reach out
once per
and
day.
attach
This is
to the
you're
bag.
using a once per day. Okay. Yep, of course you are. Hold on. So it is very slow. So Cora like imitates
I'm
the
like,
whipping
"Whoopah!"
motion,
and it's like,
and the rope just slowly, like moving through molasses, slithers through the air,
just give it
Style
time.
slowly
points.
coiling around one of the gems.
No, all of them, right?
No, the bag.
Oh, the bag. The
bag's,
that's
like,
30 feet.
pinned
Okay,
up
just
on
slithers
spikes.
like up, coiling around the spears, up to the bag. You can hear like tug, and then you hear like of a thing being torn. And then slowly the
Undo it,
rope
Jim.
is just pulling the bag back down. It's in tatters. Nothing fell. It seems like the bag was already empty.
It was empty? I thought there was some left in there.
No, the gems are on the floor under the bag.
Fucking A.
But you now have a ruined sack.
Great. Got
Also,
it!
I mean,
Nectar, did you find the jewel in your inventory?
Yeah.
So you can see that that's a valuable little guy there.
Oh, very
Hope
cool.
it's not cursed.
Mhm.
Did you want this
Is that
bag
a
to put
thing?
it in? Just need some sewing.
Hmm.
And I'll tuck
Fun
my
thing.
rope away.
The bag is warm to the touch
Oh, that's weird. I'm
and
sure
not
that's
overly
fine.
rotted. It's torn up, but it's not rotted.
Well, what's in there? Why is it warm?
Just feels like it's been baking in the sun.
Oh, are the spears hot?
No,
Is the
Oh, did this just die like a few? Did this happen? No, it's a skeleton dwarf, right?
that was
fresh?
that was a misspeak by me. It is
Is-
not a skeleton dwarf. It is a dwarf.
A fresh
Dead,
one,
but fresh. Yes.
dripping blood on the spears.
No.
Is it definitely dead?
Well, without getting up there, it'd be pretty hard to tell for sure. But
I mean,
there
I
are 4 more
asked-
jewels on the floor.
Cast message. Don't bait me, Askell.
What do you mean?
I cast message to see if the dwarf is actually dead.
Oh.
What do you say?
Hey, you dead?
I say the Tomb of Amun-Ra. Was that
There's
what
no
you wanted?
response.
Okay.
There a way I could disarm the traps?
Did it work?
And somebody steps out of the mist behind you, just kind of bumping into. At this point, it would be Medora and Key. Oh, excuse me. I'm just wandering through here. Hello.
Who are you?
hello?
And with how crowded it now is, you can see about just over 4 foot tall, an old orange-robed man. His beard hangs past his belly button, and it's like gray up here, and then white, and then whiter, and then the very tip is just black and silky. He's got spectacles, though the glass is removed from both of the lenses, so it's just sort of lenses, and he's kind of squinting. You can see he has like a little walking stick.
If I say, excuse me, sir, we got lost looking for pyramid statues.
Oh, it's quite all right. Happens to everyone. It's all right.
You wouldn't know where I could find some pyramid statues.
Pyramid statues? Yeah. Well, you can find out where you are. You're in a real pyramid. It's real. You're in one.
Have you been here a while?
Yeah. I've been. You guys, you're real. I thought I was imagining you. You're real. I'm so happy to see you guys.
I think I got your note. How do we get out of here?
What note?
Didn't you write on the wall a long time ago?
That'd be a good way to get out of here. I probably should have done that. Might have gotten a little bit less lost in here, huh? Yeah. Dumbness is the name.
What?
Sorry,
What's your name?
dumbness.
Yep, that's it. With an M.
And an S?
Well,
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
is there a B in there or?
No bees. It's dumbness with a D.
Are you hungry?
Oh, am I? I don't know when I've last eaten. Actually, wait a minute.
Here's some
Now that I
fish.
think about it, no, I guess I'm not very hungry, which is
Oh,
weird,
okay.
really.
Can
I've been here long enough that I probably should be hungry by now.
Can I read aura on a creature?
You cannot.
Oh.
Can I do a medicine check on this creature?
Yes.
Okay.
This is where I can help because
Well, you're in
my
luck.
cognitive crossover is medicine to occultism.
You what?
Is this blind or no?
When I chose it, we had
yes.
Cora, and there was an issue that if Cora fell.
Huh?
So-
That's only for recalling knowledge, though. It wouldn't work for using a healer's
Medicine.
kit.
Yep.
But the theory's sound, I suppose. Cora, you can tell that this guy is quite old. But in spite of that, he does seem more or less healthy and fit. He probably needs some new glasses. He could use a bath for sure. But he doesn't look like malnourished or atrophied or anything like that.
Or hurt, or...
You also realize that in spite of being just over 4 foot tall, he is human. He's just really short.
Is he wearing any rings?
No, he does not have any rings.
Wait a minute, guys. Do you remember the last person we met?
You met more others in here? Oh, goodness me!
I'm gonna
You're
grab
the
him by
second group of people I've seen in the
It's
entire
very
time I've been here.
loud.
I'm gonna grab him by the shoulders. Loki?
No. Loki?
Loki?
You mean like the dwarf god of Tricky?
Wait, you know Loki?
Well, of course I know Loki. I'm a sage.
You're not
I'm
Loki,
a
are
wizard.
you?
I'm a wizard and a sage. It's my
shake
job
him.
to know things. No! Don't shake me! Don't hurt me! I didn't desecrate anything.
Okay.
Who is your god?
Gods? No, please. I don't need no gods.
I mean, maybe you could do with some.
You know, now that you mention it, I suppose having no gods undo me no good getting here, did it?
Do you know the Minotaur?
Do you know the Minotaur? Of course I know the Minotaurs. There's 7 or 8 of them around here.
Oh.
Wandered right into that den. Not going there again. That was a mistake, wasn't it?
What
How
did
did
it
you
look
get
like?
away from them?
I ran! How'd you think?
Are you fast?
Yeah. When the old knees need to move, you know, they got all the ball bearings all lubed up and everything. They move pretty quick, yeah.
Which mist did he come out of interest? Sorry.
The one opposite the door.
How long have you been here?
Oh, I don't really know. Time's all funny here, I think. Now, you know, now that you're mentioning it, I think I had that discovery a little while ago. When I realized it'd been a while since I'd eaten, and I figured it'd been a while since I'd slept, and I think we're in some kind of preservatives. Like formaldehyde, but for magic.
Let's try this again. How long was your beard when you got in here?
My beard.
There we go.
What year were you born?
I'll tell you what, though. Good of you to notice. All my little jokies aside, you see, I did that good dye job. Found a little pool of water a while back. Used some of your old ink, last ink I had, and look at my beard. Look how sleek and shiny she is. He gestures at the 1 to 2 inches of black at the very tip of his beard. Looking good, right?
That looks great, yeah.
So dumbness is secret.
What's the secret?
Well, you see, the thing is, you mix the ink with a little bit of cooking oil.
Cooking oil?
Yep.
I never would have thought that.
Of course, last time I did that, the whole damn beard caught fire. I had to regrow it.
Oh.
Maybe he's born with it.
Wait, did your beard catch fire while you were in here?
Did it? Yeah, I sure did. Yeah, and all them Oriad folks, they took offense. Thought I'd been taking all their things. Said, I'm in heaven westward, blah, 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 blah. Get out of here, dumbness. And off I go.
Where do I find the calendar in Foundry?
You know, I don't entirely remember.
very hard to.
But right now it is Bera the 15th,
What year?
2023, because I couldn't remember what year it was before then, so I copped out.
Okay. What year did you get here, Dumbness?
What kind of a dumbass question is that?
What year is it?
Are you serious? Yeah, it's probably 1989.
Okay.
90. Why?
Okay.
How long has it been?
You've been here for 34 years.
Oh, I wasn't going to tell him that bit.
Oh, well. Bit
Oh
like
no.
that.
We best get you out of here, Dumbness.
Oh no. Oh, Dumbness, you done it again.
Again?
Oh.
When before
What?
this 34-year period of maze
Well,
trappage?
no, the wizard doesn't tell all his secrets.
Okay.
No.
Just the ones about dyeing your beard. Okay.
Yeah, well, first one's a freebie. To get you interested. Did I tell you? I'm not just a wizard, I'm a sage. That means you give me a little bit of coin, I give you a little bit of brain. Not brain. He looks at Key, suddenly recognizing Iruxi. I don't mean actual brain. I know you people are into what you're into, and I don't judge. I'll judge. One of my best friends
okay.
is a
You're
wizard,
in-
but
You're in luck. Marco over here just got a gem.
a gem. Well, that's right and good and all, but I don't know if you noticed. We're kind of stuck in here. Where am I gonna spend it?
Well, we're gonna get out of here, and if you come with us, then you can spend it.
Oh,
mean,
goodness!
Hey,
Goodness me!
who's got the gem? Huh?
could I roll a
says you can
persuasion
spend my
check
gem?
to say that surely you can impart more knowledge, because if you can't get out of here, you can't spend gold either.
Go ahead. Yeah, you can do diplomacy to try to get him to be a little more forthcoming.
Diplomacy, that's going to be yeah, it could be worse. Blind?
Nope.
Oh. Oh.
I wish I could say that this was a NPC that chat made up, but nope. Nope. This is not. Well, you know. Okay. Well, in the spirit of a little bit of mutual cooperation, you want to know something? You ask Mr. Dumbness what he wants to tell you, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Where was this pool of water?
I have no idea.
Oh.
Fantastic.
I think that's the smartest thing I've heard you say.
Well, see, I've worked out a system, and it's not led me wrong yet, because I'm still alive. See, what I do is, on every fourth room, I take a left. On every third room, I take a right, unless it's an even number, in which case I take another left. And then in all of the miscellaneous other rooms, I just go straight, with the exception of if I've counted to a number that is equal to the number of days I was alive up until 1983. Then I just go back the way I came, because, you know, some numbers you just don't want to face.
That's really elaborate.
Yeah.
I'm going to go right.
I follow.
That
all
was,
Alright, well, it was nice meeting you, alright?
Sorry,
Come with.
that was me
Safe
saying that.
travels!
Dumbness, come with us.
Wait, do you want to come with us?
Oh, bye-bye! Bye-bye!
Are you not turning
What?
right?
Come with you? And by this point, E3's coming back.
No,
the
no,
way
no.
he came.
E3
Out of
said
the mist.
that.
No, out of the mist.
E3 didn't
Oh,
actually
you
go.
said. I
He
thought
just
you
said,
said.
I'm
Oh,
going to
okay.
go right.
Oh, well, you know, I could follow along. Sure. You know, just don't expect old Dumbness to use too much of his magic. He's a little sore and testy, and, you know, magic this, magic that, and next thing you know, you end up in Dumbness in a maze. So, we're gonna stick with a little bit of the brain, a little bit less of the magic for now. I'm gonna let you lot handle that, and I'll handle the braining.
Hold on to
Okay.
the rope.
Okay.
And as Ithri disappears into the mist,
Which
I
Yep, and as you
hold
go.
on
the
to.
last thing you hear him say was, I'm
Dumbness's
sure he said
hand.
sore testy.
I grab Dumbness's hand to make sure he comes with and hold the rope and go with.
And he blushes, like everything above the beard turns crimson red. Well, good to meet you, young man.
Pyrex
In the mist, I'm
real
assuming
impression
he's-
of Medora.
I'm assuming Dumbness in the mist is like completely nonsense. I have to like drag him a couple of times to make sure he doesn't.
By the time you get into the mist, Ithri's already coming out of the mist
Oh, okay, so if Ithri,
into
yeah.
the same room that some of you are in, because it's
Same
a
door?
50-foot rope. So
to be fair,
yeah, you
that
come
probably
right
means
back
I'm
in
pulled
through the
straight
same
back up.
archway you entered.
Could somebody with the
loop.
yellow pen draw
Yeah,
the loop?
on it. So it's if we were coming out of the wooden door, the one
It's
on
the
the
one
right.
at the bottom. on that map.
Bomb. Bang it.
So on that side, we've got 3 rooms with doors. But I'm really interested to know where we're going to end up if we go the archway opposite the door. Whether we've looped around to the top right of what we've drawn.
Oh, well, Mr. Dumbness will tell you there. They come out right here and it's still in the maze.
Dumbness? What happens if we pull the levers?
Oh, don't do that. Don't pull the levers. Nope. That's no good. No good for Mr. Dumbness. No good for you. No good for nothing.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to blow your minds right now. You ready?
Okay. Yep.
So, you see, good Mr. Dwarf here. His nice ting ting.
Me?
Yeah. You see, is it your armor? Your
Yeah.
ting ting.
Yeah.
Or your hammers, your swords.
Yeah.
And if you've got any sentimental flasks with an inscription from your third wife.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all of it. Straight up.
What?
Yeah.
The ceiling's magnetic.
Uh-huh. Oh, you know about magnetism!
That's why the compass is
somebody
not
with a
working.
basic education around
Hang
here.
on, Dumbness,
That's
hang on,
real good to
Dumbness.
see.
Let me translate for them.
Which room?
Mm-hmm.
You are wearing lots of metal. I think
Yep.
what he's saying is the room with the spears, the ceiling's magnetic.
No.
No? All of
No.
The room
Like-
with the levers.
That's
room-
the one. Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, very sensible, young man.
That's cool.
Oh.
I kind of now want to go and do it.
No, not great. Not great, because what goes up must come down.
How tall was that room?
30 feet.
That's not that high.
I still.
Yeah, well, did you happen to, when you got here, see, when old Dumbness and his friendsies got here, there was a man on the floor with a sword.
Yep.
Anybody happen to have that? Yeah, so one of Mr. Dumbness's friends was a druid with no metal on him. So when all of us went up, whoop, then he turned the lever down and sword right through the skull.
Oh.
Of the druid.
Mm-hmm.
That's unfortunate.
Real messy way to go. Marco, you get another hero point.
Oh. Merci. Now I can
It's
get
not
another
great.
gem.
Yeah, probably better just to not mess with the magnetics.
So.
Also, where did... Oh, yeah, sorry, young man, go ahead.
No, that's okay. You've got a lot to say, I'm sure. Before I turn one more right, have you been in the room with a wooden door with a light behind it? Did you hear me?
Give me a sec.
It's been a long time here, 3. Hang on.
Just give him a second.
Like
I thought it
84
was
It's
years.
24.
I thought it was
20
dumbness, not
minutes.
deafness.
Maybe it's a little of both.
Yes, I have.
And was it good? Bad? You're alive, so it can't have been that bad.
You know, I can't rightly tell you what happened in there, but all I know is when I got out, old Mr. Dumbness's sunshades are looking like this.
Like what?
They're empty
Shades.
frames with no glass in them.
So it breaks
Oh.
glass. Oh.
No, I'm pretty sure it melts it.
But it didn't melt you.
Oh no, I ran away. Well, I tell you, these knees, I'm not lying about them. These knees will get you places. They'll get you way out of the light, out of the dark, out of the Minotaur's lair, whatever you gotta go. They'll get you there.
When you say sunshades, like
Mm-hmm.
tinted glass or normal
Yeah,
glass?
that's the ones. Real nice. Yeah, I had them on.
Did you have a
here.
friend
Got a
with
good
you?
shave on the head, and I could see in the sunlight without burning out my retinas.
Did you have a friend with you when you went in there?
Oh, I had a few. Oh, when I went in there? No. That was Mr. Dumbness special right there. Just me, myself, and my well-greased knees.
Come on, Dumbness. Go on, E3.
Cool. Also, Cora, you're making all the decisions from now on because that was a good shout. Gonna turn right.
Got it.
So opposite the door.
Yeah. So opposite the spike spear room.
Okay. you travel for a time. When you come out of the mist, you find yourselves once more in another 10 by 10 open space. The arches directly ahead of you, right and left, are all filled with orange mist. But directly to the right of you, on the wall to the right, so it's not on the wall with the arch you just came through, it's on the wall to the right-hand side. But to the right of that arch, you see VET1.
Nice.
Wee,
So
somebody
Okay.
where
yellow.
did that one go?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I now know where that one went.
Ithri,
want
if
to go
I
there.
wait in that room, can you just go through the last arch holding the rope and just check it comes out in a room that says V door 2 spikes,
I turn left.
and then come back, obviously.
Does
he
it
never
come out?
returns.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Does-
holding the rope. I'm not letting
Yeah.
go out.
If you go left, you
Does it
come
come
out
out
in
into
another
the-
10 by 10 room, and you can see the door marked spike trap.
Cool. All right, I'll
Okay.
go back.
Oh! Oh! It's a dwarf! Yeah, you better check him. Ask him a test question. Make sure it's still him.
Are
You
you
test dumbness, you do it!
are you Ithri?
I don't think that's a very good test question.
Answer the question, pal.
I did.
Is it E3?
Yeah.
Have you experienced anyone not being themselves when they came back through an archway?
Not yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna one of these days. I'm
Monsieur
telling
Damness.
There
keep
are shapeshifters in this labyrinth, or I'm not dumbness.
So you're not Damness.
Are you
I'm
dumbness?
dumbness!
Hmm.
I am dumbness.
Can you prove it in any way?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Sonny. Because yes, I can.
got
Only the
whip
real
back
Mr.
up.
Dumbness, and he is gonna bend over and drop trowel, and you see he's got just above his right
Nice.
buttock.
I slap my
Uh,
hand over Cora's eyes for this.
There is a butterfly in a heart with an arrow through the heart and a little bit of blood coming out of the arrow mark. But like it's a tattoo.
Yeah, it would be
All right.
amazing if he just had an arrow in his axe.
Only Mr. Dumbness says this. Yeah, see?
Where'd
See?
you get this one?
Everybody get a good view?
Yep, pull him up
All
again,
right.
please.
All right, see? That's dumbness. I tell you all.
Well, now we know how to identify you if you lose your head.
That's right. Exactly. You'll know.
Or if
You'll
he
know
loses
it's me.
Not if he loses his ass.
So,
I think we need to go back into the T, turn right again, and keep going.
yep.
I think we just rule this
Completely a
out.
breach of my patterning.
I mean,
Grab
we're
his
trying
hand.
something new. Your system has kept you alive, but you're still here. We're going to try something new. You're welcome to join us.
Can't argue with that. All right. All right.
But you're
Sure,
also
sure.
welcome
You know what? I'll hang back a little bit, but yep. No, I'm
I don't
following
let
you.
him, I just
You're in
grab his
charge.
hand
You're the
and
lead.
pull him
You
with
can
me.
just go on it. No.
Cool.
He's coming with me. It doesn't matter.
Okay. And you
so,
guys are turning right to go back to the T.
so
you
yeah,
hope?
so into the T, hopefully.
It takes you back to the T.
Turn
right.
And it's at the base of the T. So as you walk out to the right, you can
Up to a
see
dead end.
VE, and to the left, nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we turn
So we
right.
take the right.
In that
Gonna go
base
right?
of the T, it's just door set 1.
Which side? Facing the arch, which side?
Face the arch, right of the wall, right of the arch
Okay.
on the wall. It just goes.
Okay, and what did you say it says?
Door set 1 with the usual Valkyrie E.
Door set 1. Wait, wait. I thought you said door set 1. What's this usual Valkyrie what now?
Hey, I always put a Valkyrie E and then door set 1.
Okay, so is it VE door set 1 or door set
Yes.
1 VE?
VE door set 1.
Okay. Okay, I got it.
Sorry.
You wouldn't think it matters, but as you can see, these things weirdly turn out to matter at some point. So, all right, you guys take a right,
Yep.
continuing until you, presumably as expected, come out in a 10 by 30 foot corridor To your left, you can see VE.
Cool. Hey guys, should we take a left?
To our left, we can see VE.
Yeah, it's this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So should we go right?
Yeah, I was joking about the left.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
yeah, no, yep. Turn right. I'm looking at the wrong door.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just trying
You
to add a little lightheartedness to it. I know it's not. It's not the best.
You take a right and step into the mist. And you come out of the mist. You find yourselves in a 10-foot by 30-foot corridor. You are in the middle of the wall. 15 feet to the left is an open archway unmarked. 10 feet across from you is an open archway unmarked. 10 feet to the right of you is an open archway with a VE to the right.
A VE to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Up top.
Is there any?
Wait, no, because there's no markings on the one
No.
opposite.
I think it's just literally a loop
I
in
think
the same
we've just
room.
gone round in a loop.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I think so.
I mean,
Yeah, no, that would make sense.
A3, you can always go back and we'll wait here. We're on the rope, obviously, but
or I could just go straight on and see if that's the T.
either way,
If I
I'll
go
keep hold of the rope.
if I go straight on, is it the T room?
Seemingly.
Okay, I'll go back.
Okay.
So we've done like a good chunk of the maze.
That feels like we've done that side.
Wait, is that really how that linked up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, I say yes. This is.
There's
it
every
seems,
possibility that there's
could have
like
made a mistake
2
somewhere.
versions. There might be 10 versions of this, and we're doing this in all of them.
Let's
Yeah.
pretend like we know what we're doing. So we're gonna go up.
Yeah.
So
Back to the wing room.
yeah,
Yeah.
well,
So
as we come out of that T, as Ithri comes out of the T junction into the room everyone else stayed in, he'll turn left
Okay. Got it.
through
that
the
takes
door
you
with the
out.
VE. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then that takes you into the 30 by 10
Yeah.
with a bat wing,
Yeah.
a regular wing, and
Yeah.
a VE.
And I'm gonna
Yay.
make the same marking that says door set 1, Valkyrie E, door set 1. To the right of the arch we just come through because it takes us that way.
To the right.
Uh, Actually, just VE on that one will do, Askell, because I think it's the next room I want to block off, because then that loop seems to be complete.
So where are you going now?
To the right.
From
Right.
you guys are taking a right from where you just came?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. That takes you out into another 10 by 30 corridor. The only marking on this is immediately left of the arch you just came through, and it is a wing.
So
Cora, which room is this?
The one me and Key went. So if we go left, it takes us into the room with the guy with the sword.
Okay. So I
So-
mark the sword door with a Valkyrie E, and then a sword.
Magnet room.
That's a sword.
So shall we turn right then?
Wait, you said you're marking which one with the VE sword?
The left.
The one. So if we came out the arch we've just been through, the one on the
Mhm.
left, I'm marking.
Okay, and
as
then on
back
the
to
left or
sword
right
room.
side of it?
Right side. And
VE
below
sword.
the wing, I will just add a VE so that it's part of my trail.
Do you want me to check the sword room to make sure it is the sword room so that we're sure it's the thing? So,
Yep.
Cool. Ithri will go in the sword door to make sure there's a skelly with a sword, and then come straight back.
There is indeed.
Yeah, cool. Let's come straight back.
Right. Shall we
You're
turn right
getting
then?
Smart.
Mm-hmm.
So the other short end archway.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You enter the mist. As you come out of the mist. Not me scrolling. They part to reveal a 10-foot square section of clear corridor. The mists fill the archway behind you, while a heavy door bars passage ahead.
Is that the only
That's
other?
it.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay. Somebody get on the yellow.
I'm on the yellow.
Any
Nice.
weird light coming from the bottom?
No.
Can I do the door checking?
This might be the Minotaur.
The Minotaur?
His
I
house.
look down at Dumbness. Is this the Minotaur house?
Oh.
Well, how the hell would I know? I'm just dumbness wandering through the maze. I don't know. I take a left, I take a right, I go straight ahead, I go straight ahead again, and suddenly there's a Minotaur. I don't know.
You ever go through a door like
It's
this?
a door. That's what I know. It's a door. Open door and see for yourself. Well,
Can-
as you know, if it's a Minotaur nest, I'm running.
Did we ask if there's a gap at the bottom for the mirrors?
You have not asked, but there is.
Cora, do the mirror thing.
Okay. I look in the mirror to check my things. Okay.
You
I
can
look under the door,
see
too.
Okay, good.
But
yeah, you look great. I'm checking that.
a flat. No, there's no light on the other side. You can't see anything.
I do the thing again.
Oh, you're rolling a
I'll
lit
roll a
pebble
little
under the
pebble
door.
in there.
Out
Hold
of
the pebble for
interest,
more than 4 feet.
if you
I
can
try
see
to
in
roll
the
it
dark,
6 feet.
do you need light in the reflection to see the reflection?
Yes. Is the rule we've been going with.
Yes, because that's how light works and reflections.
Says
Okay.
you.
Correct. Peering through, you can see that the ceiling above is flat. It looks like a larger, open, square room. Though the ceiling looks to be only about 10 feet up. So not a very high ceiling in here. And you can see shadows move over the mirror.
Over the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, like on the ceiling?
No. Like something is moving in the room beyond.
Guys, there's movement. There's movement in here.
Is that a bad thing?
I'm happy to leave.
I raised my shield just in case.
Oh, yeah.
Is it Minotaur movement?
Does
the
it
movement
look
react
like...
to the light?
It's only 10 feet high, you said?
Mm-hmm.
The ceiling's only 10 feet. I don't think it's the Minotaur nest. That's really small.
From where we are, does it look like the pebble might be moving? Like the source of light is changing?
Not really.
Okay.
Can I have a quick check that the door lock is not trapped and then peek through it to see?
It does not appear to be locked.
No, I didn't ask if it's locked.
Well, you said you were checking to see if the door locked.
If it's trapped. If the door lock is trapped.
I see what you're saying.
Before
see
I
what you're
look through, I don't want a needle in my eyeball, you know.
Make
Not
a blind perception check.
Alright. Blind perception. Did I do it? Yes. Blind.
It does not appear to be trapped, though you do hear something. You hear the soft sound of a wooden door closing on the other side of it, like someone trying to be quiet about shutting a door.
Somebody just closed the door on the other side of this.
And you can hear heavy breathing.
From the other side of the door?
Not on immediately, but like from the room beyond.
Okay, because that was just fucking creepy. Okay.
You feel
Yeah, it's just dumbness.
So can I? I'm breathing in my ear. Can I peek through
You're peeking through, and he's like,
peek through the door lock, the keyhole, I guess is what it's called. Sorry.
There's no keyhole here.
Oh, there's not. There's
Go in.
something. There's something in there, and something just left that room.
Okay, let's go see.
Okay. Shut up.
Yeah.
I open the door.
Hammer out.
I keep hold
As
of
you
dumbness.
open the
Guilt
door,
up.
as you open the door, first of all, you can see the room is 30 feet with a 10-foot flat ceiling, and you can see that there is a door in the center of each wall in the room beyond. a heavy wooden door. In the center of the ceiling is a 10-foot diameter hole.
Don't like that.
Below this is what appears to be a giant pile of straw.
Oh, this is a fucking
And
nest.
It's a nest.
there are 4 minotaurs in here,
With
all
the
with
ceiling
axes in
fan?
hand, all staring at you, illuminated by the bright light you rolled into the room for them.
You're welcome.
One of them directly opposite you in front of the other door, waiting to charge. And as soon as you process this, he charges. And that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Do I still have tongues? Has it been an hour of game time?
It has been an hour, yes.
Okay. Dang it.
Should we run
With the
to the
ceiling
magnet
only
room
10
and then
feet? They gotta
you
be
know what?
touching the ceiling.
You know what I can do here?
With
I'm
their
gonna
little...
hang on.
Oh, nice.
I can show you.
Can you actually
Make
show us?
sure.
the room?
Yeah,
Oh.
I should be able to.
That'd be cool.
just... This is worse than when we left off before.
I
4
think I've
times
nailed it.
worse.
So,
Yeah, it is. It is technically worse.
Hang on, for chat's sake, let's just.
which means at the end of the
Also-
next
Don't go
session,
back.
we
Did
should
I
be
go
fighting
back?
16.
Go back.
Go
Did
back.
I gain another hero point? Is that what I
Oh.
see in chat? Or...
You've got. That's the second one that you got.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I
So you
only
should have 3 total.
No, I don't. I have 2.
No, I see 3.
You got 3 on
On
the
your character
overlay.
sheet, you should have 3.
You'll have to
Yeah.
manually
Also,
add
I don't
them on.
have. I have.
you want us-
2 on
'cause-
my... I'll just add another one then.
A3 would be at the front.
I would be at the front because I'm going
No,
to open the
No.
Marco. Or I'm sorry. Yeah,
Marco.
Cora opened the door.
Oh, no,
Cora
you're right, yeah.
should be
And
the
Marco was looking through the keyholes, so
which was absent.
Yeah, so they would be at the front then. I'll put A3 at the back.
Wait, so I'm at the front? No.
You were keyhole peeking.
I was gonna say I was at the back with dumbness. I
And
was
I
still
still have to
holding
make a
on to-
token for dumbness.
Yeah, I was. holding
That was a
dumbness
random
hand, so-
encounter. I did not
Oh.
actually expect anybody to roll that random encounter.
Hmm. Why did this guy not remember what the door
Are
looked
they-
like?
Are they
Because
like
all
crowded
these doors
in
look
there?
exactly the same.
I'm still
Oh.
blown away they're in a room this small.
Can I'm just
Can
going to
we-
move A3 in there so I can see, or will that...
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
nothing to...
Oh, I didn't actually see them.
I can't get through,
Oh, good
weirdly.
lord.
Because there's a like little inlet of wall.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Let me show Observer, although Observer is
Mhm.
Oh
colorblind.
my god, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's
Hey,
it's not
guys.
good.
This is the plan for next week. You guys moving things is removing things. Stop it.
Do we have grenades or anything?
Well, guess what? We've got 2 weeks to think about it.
Hmm.
Wait, do we?
Are we
That's
not
That's
on
right.
next
We are
week?
not playing next week. We have a con.
Oh,
Rubbish.
no.
That's it. I'm on strike. Next week I'm not playing.
You showed up.
Wow. Okay. You guys want some experience points?
Oh.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
go on then.
I'll
Treat me.
take some experience points.
Yeah, level us up. Give us a chance.
Let's see. That was
I don't
a
think we
level
can
8
them.
hazard.
I'm gonna move A3 out so that he's not. I can't because it's paused.
You're starting there next week then.
Sure. I mean, that's not a bad place for me to start.
Is it not?
You're not gonna love this, but you guys get 16 XP each.
16.
Wait,
I mean,
for the trap too?
yep. The trap was worth
That's hilarious.
8.
I love it.
And the Minotaur was
Does
worth
the
8?
Minotaurs or fate?
Mm-hmm. Actually, no. I'm
Damn.
sorry. The trap was worth 6. The Minotaur was worth 10.
Oh.
So we're on 58, right?
Oh, level 10 feels
No,
real
56.
far away. Yeah, 56.
Yeah.
So Marco just got another hero point.
Oh,
Again.
Takes him up to
All right. Wait a minute. If you've already got 3, you actually can't get another one.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Ashlo's
Is there-
also showing as 4.
Yeah, I got given an extra one last time.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
what-
There's a total of 5 we can have on the character sheet, but don't we do it like
That's
maximum of 3?
only so that's only for donation related hero points.
Right.
Oh, that was where I got confused last time. Okay.
So that means he loses a point.
So
can we refund
we
that
can
or
give-
something?
we can refund that, or I can give them to a different player. I just
where-
gotta remember how to
Refund that
refund.
one, because I think we can only move one. If we don't know who Ashlow's is by.
No, I can refund.
Yeah.
That's
And
what I'm
also-
saying.
And then move
Like,
mine to
'cause-
myth or something.
Yeah.
Because I'm on 2, so I can go up to 3, but we can't refund. I mean, unless you guys can track back who donated for Ashlow.
I should be able to. So, oh my God, those are chat's blessings. That's so far back.
It's alright, I'll take the
Last
spare.
year.
I'll gain it anyway next session because
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
maxing up anyway.
Okay.
Just re-
Can
So
we swap
for
it for another
Ithri,
gem?
oh,
we do appreciate the
it
kindness.
was your lovely wife.
Oh, nice. As opposed to
Okay,
the
sure.
other wife.
Yeah,
That's
not
the
the
lovely
other
one.
one.
The hideous one.
Dem-
It's the,
wife.
it's the lovely wife, not the other one.
And then Marco, I have to refund. Hello.
Or I get another gem for that. Redcon me whipping another one up.
No retcons.
Uh-oh. I can't find the one for Marco. I'm looking for it. I'm so sorry.
Well, thank you, whoever you are.
Wait. Found it. Nice.
However, if you
Okay.
then use those points for villain points, we'll all cry. So
I won't.
No, I
enjoyed
refunded them.
Well, does he get one every time we get one?
No.
no.
Oh.
But if they save up enough, the villain points cost more because they can be more devastating. Although we have a
Mm.
talent for getting a nat 1, hero point rerolling for another nat 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit like that.
Yeah. Wait, no, it's Blaze.
I redeemed
can't.
it.
I know, but
Yeah.
you can't.
Yeah.
There, I gave you your points back. You can only do that on. You can only do that on Fridays.
You know when you
so-
asked us, do we want Blaze to play? Do we have to have no
Retcon.
retcons?
In my defense, last time he rolled a villain point, it was worse.
Yeah, it's true.
And today's, it didn't change anything.
No.
Just nobody give villain points on Fridays. That game seems to be stacked against them anyway.
Yeah, they. Jesus Christ. So thank you, chat, for hanging out with us today. As ever, we appreciate you. We will be live in 2 weeks on Sunday, and don't ask about Fridays. We are on a temporary hiatus on Fridays because of scheduling conflicts. Ash, do you remember what day we're back on Fridays?
Huh? No. I don't know nothing about nothing.
I
The
think we're back
17th.
August 11th.
11.
Is it the 17th?
I don't know.
Or
I'm just
18th?
guessing.
It's either the 11th or the 18th. I want to say it's the 11th. I'll have to check.
11
Um,
sounds right.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Yes, it is the 11th. Confirmed. So on Fridays, that other game, which is Return of the Rune Lords, will be back on the 11th. We will be back not next week, but the week after, which is the 4th.
Does that mean we get Junko back?
No, I think she'll be back the 11th.
We're gonna
think.
be back on the 6th, not the 4th.
We're on
That's-
Sundays.
That's Sunday.
Whoops. Yup. That's yup. The 6th. We will be back on the 6th. It's a long day. But thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more of this campaign or others, you can find that on our YouTube channel. You can find some of our favorite clips and jokes. I love my little so they can spell good bit. And just, conversation. You can find that on our Discord server. And if you're like, but Esco, I really want to interact with the cast before a game and maybe get to know you guys a little bit and ask some questions, but I don't want to get on Discord because I get really nervous. You can do that now. That is a thing that happens during our pre-games. This is exclusive to Twitch. We are not doing this on YouTube. This is not on our Discord. We are having a little bit of a pre-game show before every game.
don't do that voice ever again. Thank you.
Agreed.
You're welcome.
Dumbness just got upgraded.
No, that's not dumbness. That's
there is no upgrade to dumbness.
You'd be surprised at some of the shit wandering around in this place. Okay. Anyway, thanks so much. We love you all. We'll see you. We'll see you next game.
DJ who?
DJ who? Well, thank you for asking. It's the Michael Gelfi Studios is where our music came from, but also tabletop RPG music. Just like our map came from you guys and John Pintar, who actually has not asked that we give him a shout out, but like these maps are fucking gorgeous, so you should still check them out. Anyway, bye.
Bye.